What's up, everybody? It's Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear, Kevin from Lefty EDC, and Chris from Grady's Gear. Kev, what is this episode? I don't even know. What are we on?
I stopped numbering it. I'm just gonna put live stream in the date.
Right.
So I think it's like 6 or 7 right now.
Something like that. Oh, how was everybody's weekend so far? Mine has been busy as shit.
Yeah. Mine's been a little bit nuts. Like, it's always like you just rush to get sat down by 8 so you can start.
Right.
And in the future, we're going to schedule it for 8 p.m. So hopefully it won't be like showing on YouTube until then, because we keep getting it set up and then it shows that we're that we're live or whatever, but we're not. And then you have to wait, which sorry about that, guys.
We've already got Lone Wolf, Michael Morgan, Eggs and Ham, Lancelot Leather. What's up, Joe? Oh my gosh, this map is just every time I sit down at my desk, dude, I breathe hard because I love this thing so much.
Are we talking about the mat? Lancelot's getting some orders, huh? That's great.
I hope so, because damn.
I got my coaster here. Of course, my lighting is shit as usual. I can't ever get it to work properly.
My brother Paul Miller. What's up, Paul?
So I did want to say I'm testing out some beers tonight. My beer distributor, they were idiots, and they didn't order my Dock Street. So I got like 3 kinds I'm testing out. This is Birra di Levante from Levante Brewing Company here in PA somewhere. So hopefully that's good. They're all Pilsners. And I wanted to introduce Chris. You guys probably know Chris.
What's up, guys?
He's going to be our moderator going forward. We're working out kinks. So tonight he's not going to be able to do much because we got to give him access to put comments up on screen like this. That way he can be watching, not on. He'll be on sometimes. Like, we're going to have him on right now for a half hour. And then we're having Tyler on from EDC Gear Reviews. But then he could post comments up like if you watch the Knife Junkie, kind of like Jim does in the background. And that way we could stay on topic, because I have a tendency to go a little bit off topic and that kind of thing. And one other thing is we are going to start cutting the show off at 11 is like the hard cap. 10:30 we might do the soft kind of closing. It's my fault. I usually want to go all night because I just want to hang with these guys. And our wives are just, they're fed up with it. So we're going to cut it off by 11. So I'm sorry. We got to implement some rules, which sucks because I like being the rebels. But,
What's up, Dark Gravity?
Adulting.
Trying to figure out Bad Monkey EDC. I know I've said ham, Eggs and Ham.
That's a good beer.
Jeremy Russell, what's up, Jeremy?
First sip. This is a winner, guys.
Mr. John Evans.
Absolute winner. We like the shit show, though, yeah.
Hey, the Knife Dude is in here. What's up, Knife Dude?
Knife Dude, what up?
All right, Kevin. So I'm going bourbon tonight. This is what I've got. I've got a good friend of mine named Nick who has given me this bottle. He also has a YouTube channel called Bourbon Blind. If you guys like bourbon, I would suggest go to that YouTube channel, Bourbon Blind, and check it out.
That's cool.
Well, It's really cool. What it is they give unbiased reviews because their wife actually. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at there. His partner's wife actually grabs a bottle. YouTubers will suggest bottles to have. They don't know what it is. It's in a bag.
I think that's the show I was telling you about.
Well, I know the dude. He's freaking awesome.
Is it him and another dude?
Yeah, it's him and another dude named Kyle.
And do they have like a podcast too now they just started or something?
I'm pretty sure they either have a podcast or a live that they do as well.
Do they have like a wall of bourbons behind them?
Yes, they do.
I think that's the one I just randomly caught an episode on a Sunday morning. Like, it popped on my feed. And I was like, this is pretty cool. So that's awesome that you know the guy. I want to answer this for Knife Dude real quick. So I had Lancelot make the first mat, and we kind of created the design together and stuff, which was fun. And I paid $200 for it, but he way undercharged me because of the hour. He didn't know what would go into it.
Right.
Plus, it was the first one, so it was kind of like figuring things out. Then Kyle got one made, and I think he paid $260.
$260.
So I don't know if that will stand. If he has to increase the price a little bit to actually make money. Obviously, we're also like showing his stuff off all the time, so he gets a little bit of help there. But I just want to be honest about it. That's what we paid. I don't know what it'll be. You got to talk to him, but hit him up on Instagram. Joe's a great dude.
Yeah,
He's already given me a price on mine.
matter of fact, he actually just said I guess the price now.
There you go.
That price, $260, guys, and absolutely the best quality leather.
Oh my God.
Hand rivets. The stitching is amazing, and then the logos.
And I'm guessing he's going to start sending. He's testing out a balm, so he made a leather balm that he sent me to try out, and I used it the other day, rubbed it in, and so far so good. So I think he'll probably, I'm guessing, if he has enough of it, he'll start including that with the mat. I mean, that's what I would do. I can't talk for him, but
looks like NAF Sergeant is. Hey, what's up, NAF Sergeant? He's also talking to Lancelot, so hopefully that would be awesome. Your logo would look great on leather, Mr.
That
NAF
would
Sergeant.
look sick, dude. If you got green stitching too.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope. Grady, are you doing one?
Yeah, I hit him up a few weeks ago just to get prices down. I'm gonna get a mat with my logo on it to do. I ain't doing the disassembly mat, but I am gonna get me a good backdrop for my videos.
Yeah, I know some people are just doing just like a mat, which I mean that's really all you need. Like unless you're an idiot like me and you lose
I'm definitely getting a coaster though. I want the coaster. I want to put this on my drink.
The coasters, dude, they're really nice. This coaster is the best.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
I gotta send Tyler the link before I forget.
I sent him the link.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I have. I've asked. I've got my 2,000 sub. I'm creeping up on the 2,000 sub for my giveaway, and so I've got some Lancelot leather mats that he will be sending me for part of that giveaway.
Congrats, dude, on the 2,000 subs.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Well, it's been like a year, right?
Right. Like, and that's the crazy part. Like, I never thought that I would even get to 1,000. The community is great. 2,000 is awesome. But I started the exact same time that Jake did over at Bearded Gear. And just look how far he's went in that short amount of time. Jake is killing it.
He really is.
Yeah. He's got something kind of special going there.
He does. Well, he's a special dude.
He's a trendsetter.
Right?
Nobody was showing their face on YouTube really till he started doing it. I'm sure there were people, but now everybody does it. It's kind of funny. Well deserved, Kyle, yes.
Did you find out if you can link this to Shadow Rangers?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I meant to try.
Thanks, John.
That's why I'm the moderator, bro.
Yeah. All right, so keep a list, dude. Next week or
I got
2 weeks
you.
from now, we got to be able to get you in the comments. We got to be able to figure out Facebook and that kind of thing. We might need to just pay for a subscription, Kyle.
I think you're right.
Then we can just go in and dick around whenever we want to and learn shit. Like it's even though I guess we can because my computer just remembers, but I feel bad. At this point, we know we're doing it. Like we're having fun doing the live stream. We might as well just get our own subscription, right? What would it be, $25 a piece? I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, right.
So tonight, a couple of topics.
Kids,
a couple of topics we wanted to talk about were Kyle has a topic about American production knives and they're too tactile. I'd say tactile. Too tactical or something. We'll get into that. And then when we have Tyler on, something I want to talk to him about is concealed carry. And because I'm in the market to pick up a new carry gun. So I went to the range today, to the gun shop, and held some to kind of feel it out a little bit. I think I know what I want. So we could talk about that. I don't know if you guys have any topics.
Well, that topic came from a friend of mine here, and he's in the live stream Dark Gravity. He's the one who actually talked about that because he's at an impasse on what he wants to buy next, and then the prices and then the designs coming out of the American makers. There's great stuff coming out of places like what we love, Kev, Riot made knives.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, what are you guys carrying? We should do that.
Go, Chris.
Sure, girl.
Of course. Were you actually carrying it? Because it looked like you reached over and pulled it out of a cake.
Carrying that. He told me I could. He told me I could.
Oh, that's Sean's, right? It's Sean's Gear Toward Gear.
Gear Toward Gear, yeah.
Yeah. I have a Lefty Shiro in right now, and it's cool, but like 700 bones is just not happening for me, guys. Not happening.
So you mean you'd rather have that than this?
No. Dude, that's one of my favorite knives, man.
I've got this Holt haptic that I am willing to sell cheap.
Yeah, shit. I just sent your stuff back. Damn it! I can't hold you hostage.
I'm telling you what, the action and the detent on this thing.
Let's see what everybody else is carrying too here. Knife dude's oh, that's right. He's got an F5.5. That's a great knife. I just sent both of mine off to Brad over at Screamin' Pirate EDC. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he just started it like a couple of weeks ago. Really cool dude. He's been on Instagram for a long time, pumping out cool content. He does like the mug and knife of the day. It's kind of cool. He's a coffee guy. So I sent him the titanium and the carbon fiber one to check out because he hadn't tried an F5. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? What? Like, and he basically said he's not a Vox fan. I was like, who in the world is not a Vox fan? He doesn't like Giant Mouse, I think he said. And I agree. I some reason no Giant Mouse will ever stick with me. It's like they're just not built as well as they should be, I think. I hate saying that.
Jake just
I've had both of those. You sent me this thing. I hate this thing. I need to go.
I knew you would. That's why I
grab
sent it to you.
Where did he say he was going?
Just
I have no idea. I knew he'd hate that knife. That's why I sent it to him.
That's a good idea.
What are you carrying, Kyle?
Mission blade. I was carrying your haptic.
Were you actually carrying it, or was it just sitting on your desk? You guys are like faking it over here.
I was actually carrying it, but I took it out because I knew this would come up, so it was sitting on my desk. But I carried this today. I carried it for half the day because I also, for some reason, felt like I wanted to carry the 523, so I carried that for half the day while I was at work, and then I put this in my pocket when I went to that property today.
Oh, I got you. You got to sell that thing, dude.
Which one? Which thing?
523.
Hell no.
Oh,
sell
something coming on. Come on, Kyle.
Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better. You can actually see
the
knife a little bit. Yeah, he sent me this Iona. I hate this thing. I just don't like it.
I know.
I don't like any of your knives, actually.
I know.
All the ones you sent me. Actually, the surprisingly, the Native 5 is probably the one I like the most. I like these little Spyderco lockbacks. I don't know what it is. The chaparral, this thing.
I use that as a work knife.
They're like fidgety, actually, because you can do this stuff. I don't know. I was carrying the Asher Sentry because I was out in the yard again today, and this is basically my like yard work knife. Oh, I almost just fell out of my chair. One of the wheels is missing. I hate this thing.
God, that would have been fucking hilarious.
Tuya NV2, which has a funny story to it. I just sent Kyle the NV2 and NV3 that Tuya let me check out, and I wanted the black one. So he sent me another one in black with black hardware for me, and I paid for it. But the action on this one is just so good. So I was like, dude, can I just send along the black hardware one and keep this one? And he said, yeah. So the other one's good. It's just not this good. He said it'll break in. So sorry, Kyle, if you get one that's not like awesome.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Rodney Pearson is in here. Mr. Groundhog 83, Damien 0530. I'm sorry, sir, but that knife is not for sale. I appreciate it, though.
Rodney, your son makes a mean tomahawk.
That thing's
Truck hawk.
badass.
It's in the truck.
Awesome, dude.
That thing is fucking sweet.
Yeah, we should probably say hi to some people, you know. Stop ignoring
I'm trying.
them.
You won't shut up.
I can't see the comments unless you post it, so I can't yell at you.
What? You can't see comments at all?
No. I gotta have access to do all that.
Yeah, and he's also on the phone too. I bet if it was on when he gets his computer, I think this will be fixed when he gets the computer.
Probably.
No, he's gonna need to be able to have a login. We'll take care of it. We'll set up our own account. We'll set up our own account. We'll give you a login. We'll do all the good stuff. It'll be good.
What's up, Reaper Baron? Mr. Knives Fast.
Eggs and ham up in the house. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah. Don't forget, guys. We're all about the likes here. I forget that shit all the time. I never say it because I feel weird saying it, to be honest. I know a lot of people just put it in their intro or something. That's kind of probably the good way to go about it. I don't know.
Hey, Max. Max is in here, and he sent me. I've got a box. I didn't get a chance to open it yet, but I've got that Heretic Wrath. He sent me a
Well, you could unbox it on the live stream, but you said you got a couple boxes. It's up to you, though. I know you could make some videos on them.
I'm all about unboxing that knife. I've got other boxes that I can do. If y'all want to see the unboxing of that Heretic,
all right. Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments if you want to see that Heretic Wraith that Kyle is going to unbox. I have a package from Jake. I think he sent me a couple loaners. I don't know what's in there. He's just he decided to just send us some random shit.
I didn't know what was in mine either. Yeah.
And then we're going to give away this knife right here. Later tonight, obviously, we'll make you jump through some kind of hoops to do it. It's the Civivi Button Lock Elementum, which I think is absolute trash. But I'm sure one of you guys really wants this and will appreciate it. And I was going to destroy it with the Tomahawk, #Chuckhawk, but I decided somebody would probably enjoy it.
Somebody probably would want it. I'm going to grab that.
Me being an idiot. And then that'll be one giveaway, right? Then we have another one. I'm going to give away this set of blue accents for the Orion Solaris. I ordered these when David sent me. Here, let me do this. I ordered these when David sent me the new Solaris, and I didn't realize he was sending a blue one. I just assumed it was red. So I have an extra set of those, and then a fidget spinner. Thanks to Leon Ma. He donated a bunch of these to my channel for the giveaway, my 1K giveaway, and I still have some. They're like titanium. I don't know, whatever. Figure somebody will like that. So that'll be another small package for you guys. Of course, you'll get stickers and shit like that. And we'll come up with something to give those away. And then lastly, and then I'll shut up, my 1K giveaway is going to end tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a live stream sometime in the afternoon, and I'll do the winner. So if you still want to get in on that, go find the video. Maybe, I don't know if, no, forget it. You go find the video, and you can enter to win. 4 packages. They all have a knife and some cool shit. It's probably worth entering. I don't know. But, yep, that's my little announcement thing right there.
I'm going to see if I can't put that in the comments, Kevin.
What?
Your giveaway video.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to say Chris could do it, but Chris, our moderator, sucks.
Whatever, he can't. It's not his fault.
I'm joking. Come on, man. The Wraith is cool. I had a manual flipper. So I will say that Brad over at Screaming Pirate EDC had I don't know if it was the Wraith. It was one of their flippers, and he had a terrible time with it. He also had a terrible time with whatever store he bought it from. I don't want to say because I don't know, but I feel like it was Southern Edges. But he even like posted in Instagram and said, "Do me a favor and don't buy from them ever again." I was like, "Holy shit!" Like straight up in his story, he said that, and he was like, "If you need details, just message me." And oh man, that's hilarious. Those fidget spinners are cool. Yeah. I mean they're pretty cool. I'm not a fidget spinner guy, and he literally sent me 8 of these. So I have 4 for the giveaway. I sent 1 to Kyle, 1 to Jake. I have 1 for Chris, and then I figure I'll give away this one.
All right, I just put a link to your 1,000.
Oh, there you go.
Giveaway right there. So you guys definitely, if you haven't done it already, which I'm assuming most of you have, go ahead and do that.
Free stuff. Why not?
Right?
Chris, don't panic, but there's a very large snake behind you. Dude, that blanket does look like a fucking boa constrictor or something. A python.
Coral snake, dumbass.
Right?
Oh, is that what it is? I'm sorry. Jesus
God,
God.
yeah, right.
Do I look like I live in Florida?
No.
I used to.
Did you really?
Winter moccasins. I lived in Tampa. Remember, I told you this.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't have snakes here. I saw a snake the other day in my yard after I put seed down in hay, and I saw a little gardener snake slithering around. I was like, holy shit, that's the first snake I've seen in like 20 years in PA. Like, weird.
You talking about when I called you when you were trying to mow?
No, it was after that. All right, guys, next beer up. I'm going to try this thing, the Killa Pills. And that's right, I basically already crushed that whole 16-ouncer. This, I don't think, is going to be good. It's made by Voodoo Brewing Company, and it's 7.5% alcohol. But it has a cool logo and shit on it, so we'll see.
It's going to be cursed. It's Voodoo.
Probably not going to be good. I watched Mortal Kombat last night.
I watched it this morning.
It Chris? Oh, you told me it was on HBO. It was okay. I kept waiting for the tournament.
Yes.
But there was no tournament.
I know. I was kind of bummed about that. The ending was cool, but
the fights were cool. Dude, when what's the guy's name? Kun Lao, the dude with the hat.
With the chick, yes.
When he cut her in half with it.
Oh my god.
That was sick,
for people, bro.
What? Why does that ruin anything? It's just one battle.
Telling them what happens in the movie.
No, fuck that. Kev is gonna be tanked tonight. No, man, that's why we're cutting it off at 11. Because usually that last hour from 11 to 12, we're all just like slopped. Like we're just like, yeah. So
it gets really interesting after 11 o'clock.
Like we literally one time had to like just be like, Kyle, you're done.
Yeah, I won't try not to do that.
To be fair, he actually got COVID the day after, so I'm pretty sure he had COVID, and that was part of it.
You're right.
I'm
gonna unbox.
Yeah, North PA is full of snakes. Oh yeah, did they want to?
Yes, they said yes.
Mortal Kombat was such a blah. All the good stuff in the trailer. It's every movie though, man.
For real.
Like for real. We watched Thunder Force last night because my wife wanted to watch it. It's this Netflix movie with Michelle McCarthy. I don't know if it's Netflix actually. Is her name Melissa McCarthy? Which dude, she got old after like the first movie she did. I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway, she's kind of funny sometimes. And that movie was better than Wonder Woman. Like Wonder Woman was so bad. The 1984
I heard Wonder Woman sucked. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it sucked.
It's so bad, dude.
The best thing about that movie is watching her because she's so gorgeous. That's it.
Like Kristen Wiig is in it, and I hate her with a passion. There's just a few female comedians I absolutely hate. She's one of them. What's that chick's name? Tia. Ferreira. What the hell's her name? She's in like a couple of shows. She's not funny at all, but like people think she is. She was on Saturday Night Live. Come on, you guys have to know. 30 Rock. She's in 30 Rock, I think. Somebody help me out here in the comments.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Who am I thinking of? Her, and then the chick who does the Comcast commercials. Oh my god, I hate her with a passion too. They're all on Saturday Night Live.
What's up, Andy?
Tina Fey. Tina Fey. I hate her.
Oh, Tina Fey.
Okay, I got what you're saying now. Yeah.
And then who's the chick who does the Comcast commercials, guys? The blonde. She's a little like now she's older, I guess. She's brutal too.
I don't hardly watch TV, so
But Kristen Wiig is the worst. Literally the worst. What's up, Andy?
Shadow Rangers.
Yeah, now that we're talking about female comedians on a knife channel, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna unbox something.
Yes. Let's make you big.
Make me big.
Oh, did you turn your lights down or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
Does it not look good?
Your ugly mug, dude, never looks good.
Right. So I do want to show something. I want to show something before I actually get into this, which is the wonderful work of the USPS Postal Service, another government program that sucks major dick. Anyways.
What's the first one?
All of it.
Amy Poehler.
Shadow Ranger is the unboxing knife that doesn't cut, doesn't open, and doesn't do anything well.
Thank you, Damon. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and Kristen Wiig are absolutely the worst. I hate all three of them. Tina Fey was blonde. No, I was talking about Amy Poehler. Sorry, I was talking about multiple women I hate. I apologize. This is where my mom would say, hate is such a strong word. I'm like, fuck you, I hate you. I don't. My mom's birthday was yesterday. Shout out. Love you, Mom. She's not watching.
Happy birthday, Lefty EDC, Mom.
All right, so I got a note, but I want to we'll get the knife out first since I've been big for a little bit. All right,
this for?
Heretic knife. This is from Max. He actually
Tikander?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me put this up here so you guys can go check him out. That is him. Definitely go thank him from the channel because I saw this. He's been a viewer. I've seen him on here for quite a while. He's on the Shadow Rangers Facebook group. He posted a picture of this Heretic knife. And I was like, dude, I've always wanted to try one of these out.
Wait. Oh, snap. I saw that. He just sent it to you? That was like 2 days ago.
Right. And he's bad.
Damn, that was fast. I've seen that too.
All right. Y'all want to see it?
Ooh, this
want to see it? Look at that. Dude,
that's sexy.
This is a carbon fiber integral.
What are those 3 ugly-ass screws, though?
What are you talking about? Oh, right there?
Not to poop on your parade, but that's really, like, just weird that it has those 3 fucking screws.
Those screws, this is a carbon fiber integral now, so this whole back portion is a carbon fiber integral.
The portion? The back portion?
Fuck you. The whole thing. This whole thing is called, I've never had a carbon fiber integral, and I was so interested to see this thing. Of course, the flame tie on the
that's a good trivia question. We should write that down.
All right, so I'm going to flip it first time. It does have a ceramic ball for the pocket clip, which I've really grown to love that. First flick. Oh, look at that blade.
How's the detent?
All right, let me close it. So the closing action is great. So the D10 is going to be. I was trying to fail it. So the D10 is going to be a little.
You should not be able to do that.
Well, exactly. I mean, so it's definitely a lighter detent. Now, if I'm just going to flip it, and I
You
just
guys, you should have seen my face when I
was
saw him do that.
wanting to see your face when he flipped it the first time.
I just got really sad really quick.
It's one of those flippers that you can fail if you want to, but if you are actually flipping the knife in any regular way, it's going to deploy.
So to me, that means it's a shitty detent, and you're just making excuses.
Well, I'm just saying that there's not many knives out there that actually do that.
Take out my whole haptic and try to fail it real quick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There are not many knives. You can't fail the whole haptic. But
No,
there are not many. There are not many knives.
And it drops shut like a freaking guillotine.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, Tyler's in here now.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. Oh.
Alex, you're fucking shit.
What?
Max, you are the man. I really appreciate you sending me this, brother. The full review and all that stuff. Might even do a first impression since I didn't do a boxing on the channel.
Don't they do an auto in that knife too?
They do an auto. They also have quite a few variations with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Heretic's a company I've been interested in, but just like, I don't know. I've never pulled the trigger on any of their flippers or their OTFs.
I mean, it's not a Shadow Ranger. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna bring Tyler in, Chris. I'll like excuse you in a little bit, but you still want to hang a little bit, right?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, bro.
Okay, cool. We don't like you enough to keep you around. That was damn it. I was childish, and he called me out, and that was really good, Chris. Damn it.
Kevin is an asshole.
All right, I'm bringing in Tyler from EDC Gear Reviews. What's up, Tyler?
What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys?
Bud.
Right off the bat, I love your shirt.
Thanks.
We the people. Okay, dude, I'm blind as shit, so I'm just like
AR-15 spells out like we the people in the AR-15.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So what's going on, dude? What are you carrying today? Let's start with that.
Today I have a couple on me. The carbon fiber bug out.
Oh, how is it? Is that the
S90V?
like the actual? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
I do. I like the bug out, and I have one other one that I've had for a long time, and I had like a gift card to Cabela's that my work gave me, so I picked this up for It
was like $300.
It was $255, I think, is what they go for.
That's MSRP basically, right? They sell it at.
Yeah, Cabela's. They do. Well, I had like $100 gift card, so
Right. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. How does it feel compared to this? Because like, mine's my Carta, but like that one's contoured, right? If I understand that right.
They feel really good in the hand. Better than my carbon fiber elite, which is FRN. And I've tried.
Oh, right.
I've seriously had every type of scale on my bug out: titanium, carbon fiber, micarta, G10. I've just tried all kinds of stuff, and I always end up going back to the FRN just because I don't know why. I always did.
Grivery, same thing, but yeah.
Yeah, this feels better, like for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it feel thicker a little bit? Like
a little thicker, yeah. It's a little bit thicker in the handle, which I like, and has a little bit more weight, and not much. You know what I mean? Like maybe 0.2 ounces, but it feels good. And when I first got it, or first handled one, I was like, it's another bug out, and I wasn't gonna get one, but it kept staring at me on, and since I had that gift card, I was like, let's pick it up from Cabela's, and yeah, the more I carry it and use it, the more I like it. So it's been sticking around.
Yeah, I like how it has the blue accents.
Yeah,
so I kind of want to grab one of those, but I'm afraid because I don't ever carry my bug out ever anymore.
I don't ever carry mine either. It's like I shouldn't say that. I do when I work from home, so I'm around the house a lot, and I'll just be like in sweatpants and shorts.
Right.
It's nice and light. So, but
go ahead.
I've also got the Vero Gen that I'm finishing up a review on, so I had to carry this one today.
That's the one you got after making that video about missing a drop, right?
Guy hooked me up for basically table price, and yeah, I love it. It's great.
That's the one I want. When he dropped more, I wanted to order that one because I have the same one but with hand setting, And I like that blackout look. I saw somebody posted on Instagram. I was like, damn, I need to get one of those black on black ones. That looks really
good. Yeah, it looks really
So you're finishing the review, so you don't want to spoil it, but I'm guessing it's pretty positive minus the pocket clip. Does that sound about right?
That's about right. Yeah. Amen. Like when I first got it, I loved it. And the size is a little small, but it works for me. It's not bad. It's about the same size as a bug out. If you put a bug out and this next to each other,
right.
But that clip, that little how it ramps up, it just initially creates a hot spot, and it's like weirdly enough, when I use it a lot, I don't notice it. But when I'm just holding it or fidgeting with it, I notice this hot spot more than actually under use. So, it's not the end of the world, and they are making a new clip. Have available to sell for the Axon and for the. I mean, I think it's the same clip on all the knives. So
yeah, I've never had an issue with the hotspot thing because I'm left-handed. But I've had an issue with the getting it in pocket thing. Clearance is a bitch on those, but that one's fine. The Synapse Gen 2 I have is perfectly fine going in and out. Yeah. How is that one?
This one is actually okay.
Is that the XL?
This is the XL. And I was going to say, if you're saying that one's a little too small, I can send you this if you want to check out the size for the XL, because this one is fucking titty.
That's a great knife. I loved it. It was just a little too big for me.
Yeah, see, I like medium, like small to medium.
The Impulse Mini is the perfect size. I think you're about the same as me with that, but I like having the carbon fiber and that kind of thing. So I don't know. It's kind of a trade-off. I ended up selling every Vero other than the Gen 2 that I have. I had all of them. And then my favorite Vero product, hands down, is the Fulcrum. The Pryvar is absolutely fantastic. Real quick, I do want to shout out Sean's in the house from Gear Towards Gear.
What's up, Sean?
Man?
What's up, dude?
How's it going,
Debbie
Sean?
Cloud.
Good evening, ladies. He's in the Shadow Rangers group as well on Facebook.
I got your shirt, Sean.
Are you in the group, Tyler?
I don't think so. I don't think I am.
You gotta be in there. We gotta send you one, man.
Oh yeah. He's
Do you know about it?
Shadow Rangers.
Do you even know about Shadow Rangers? Do you know what you're missing out on?
High quality cutlery, right?
High quality shit show.
Just fine. It's fine. Kyle, somebody just said they could, or Max said you could Spidey flick that Heretic. He said the DLC is grippy enough. So I don't know if you want to try it.
I'm trying that because that will be a game changer. Well, and that also tells you how light the D10 is if you can do that, which I can.
So you can.
So if I can get it's grippy enough, get my finger like right there.
I still don't count that though. In my head, that does not count as a deployment method.
No,
I don't know.
I know, I agree, because I'll be honest with you, the FF23, if this thing had like a V slot like the Vero, this would almost be a perfect knife for me to be able to middle peg a flick. As you can see, I can do it with this one by doing the same thing.
You literally say it every time.
I'm sorry. Because it's true.
Tyler, did you trade your Evo yet? The 2.0?
I have not. I have a guy interested in it.
Okay. So I'm trying to buy or help Kyle buy a carbon fiber one because they seem to be the most popular.
Yeah.
And then trade you for that one. That was like my whole plan. But everyone that I've seen, they fell through.
I have the full.
He has the plain tie.
Titanium, just the plain titanium.
Okay. See, I really am trying to find the full black tie hand satin, and I can't see
one I had. Dude, I wish, you're an idiot.
I know. I would like it as much as I like the original.
I paid $25 for it, and I won it in the lottery, and I would have just given it to him. But he thought that one was better.
Do that. I wouldn't have let you give it to me, but I honestly thought that because I had this and how good it fits in my hand, it's not going to fit in everybody's hand. I get that. But how good it fits in my hand that I didn't need the 2.0. And then when I got yours, I'm like, oh.
So what about it So you say that one fits perfectly. So why the 2.0 then?
Well, it fits perfectly. This one fits perfectly in either grip. So I've got a full grip in the backed up grip, so I can use the knife like this and do. If I don't use this thing hard, but I could. And then of course, when I grip up like perfect.
Right. So why is the 2.0? Why do you also do you want the 2.0 more? Do you like it better, or
I think I want both.
Just
I want
cause?
both.
Like I'm trying to figure out your.
They're that good. That's the problem. Is they're that good. They are.
Okay.
They're It's just
So it's not that the 1.0 isn't good for you. It's that you want both.
Oh no, yeah, the 1.0 is
Okay.
money.
I'm just trying to figure it out, dude. When I had your 1.0, when you would disengage that, it fucking hurt like a son of a bitch.
Oh,
That thing dropped like a hammer.
But you did get that right there.
It bruised my dude. It literally bruised to the point where anything touched my nail, it fucking stung like a bitch.
That's
And
because see.
no, but the 2.0 doesn't do that. Like it drops, but it doesn't hurt like a little. I don't know. But Tyler, what are you drinking? I saw you grab something there.
It's just ginger beer.
Ginger beer. Okay. You don't drink?
I don't drink now. I'm like,
okay.
I'm Jake.
You're a
ginger beer. No, we get a lot of people that don't drink, which is cool. Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah.
You can still pour ginger beer in a on the edge mug, though.
I could. Yeah. I would.
What
Uh-oh.
the heck? We got a super chat.
Semper Fi comic guy.
Semper Fi comic guy. Thank you, man. Says hopefully whoever wins the elementum, let Kev axe it at dinner time. Peace, guys. Oh, well, have a good dinner, buddy. But
thank you, man. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm not gonna axe it. While we're talking about that, Tyler, you have any thoughts on the button lock elementum?
Yeah, I got it in the pass around for what's the Apex pass around? Is that our pass around group? I can't ever remember.
Yeah, I never get any of the knives, but I'm in there.
Yeah, I got it early, like really early. I've had a video up on it, and I think I share the same sentiment as everyone that it needs a flipper or a thumb stud. You can't just have the button locker deploy.
Yep. Okay. But then they got to change the fact that it's locked shut.
Yeah.
Like you can't even. I saw somebody was like, "I'm going to add a thumb stud." And I was like, "Okay." You're just gonna break your fucking finger because it's not gonna work.
Yeah, so the locking mechanism is different than a traditional button lock, because
I don't get it. And everybody's telling me it's called a gravity knife, and I'm like, it's not because I can't shake it out.
Yeah.
Or is it a gravity knife because gravity is opening it once I hit the button? I don't know how that works, but
well, you could technically open an access lock the same way, and it's not a gravity knife.
Hate it. Right. Well, no, like an access lock, I can open without touching the lock. Probably.
Well, a lot of that
maybe. We can sit here all night and do this. Mine's not coming out. It's a good
detent. Whatever.
I might roll too on my mini Adonis.
I swear that was gonna work too. It just didn't.
Oh, see, yeah, I just did it on the mini Adonis. It's got a detent.
You think it were like this is the Asher Sentry? I can do it on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with that.
Most of the knife laws that you'll see, like the gravity knife law, I mean, they're just total BS anyway, because it's fear-based legislation. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's the same way with gun laws. So no different.
Same way with the gun laws. I mean, matter of fact, like Jake I was hearing, the podcast where he was talking to you guys, and the fact that California is finally letting
get a
pistol permit is beyond me. I just stand that.
Dude, he can't get one, and he can only buy a gun that's like
on a list,
10 years old.
And then you can't change it. You have to have that for 2 years.
Roster.
That's not freedom.
No,
that is not freedom at all.
Thing I've ever heard of, though. That's stupid.
Like,
it is stupid.
Yeah, like here we have to. So I have a CCW, but I don't know if that's gonna. I might need to renew it or something. I think it's 5 years. But when you fill it out, you have to put guns down. You have to write down the guns you're going to carry or something. But they don't restrict you to that. I think they just want to know. I don't know what the deal is with that.
That's
but
what
they
I'm
do
saying.
ask what guns you would carry.
Exactly. And then on that form, I would say none of your damn business. I mean, the thing, I live in a great state of Alabama, and so we have very limited stuff. However,
Okay.
I still have to pay to exercise a right, which is not
Right.
good.
So you have a CCW, right?
Yes, I do. And we're trying to get constitutional carry passed in Alabama.
Right. That should
And
be the
even if
case
we did, I
everywhere.
would have a pistol permit. I'd still buy one because I travel.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have to pay,
Oh, that's a
admission-
separate. Okay, I got you.
yeah, that's a separate.
Yeah. Utah just passed constitutional carry. It goes into effect next month. And
So in Utah, you can carry without. I get it, but that doesn't count as reciprocity. What is it?
yeah, I have a hard time with that word too.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Yeah. I have a permit for that reason because I traveled to down to Nevada and California doesn't obviously honor it.
To go shoot or to work?
No, just for vacation. My parents live in southern Utah, which is right on pretty much an hour and a half away from Vegas, so we go down there quite a bit.
Oh yeah, are you meeting up with Jake? He's in Utah right now.
We are, yeah. Probably Monday is what our plan
that's
was.
awesome.
Yeah, he said something about you're going to go to Blade Ops or something.
Yeah,
is that what it's called?
Yeah, Blade Ops. There's another guy, and I can never remember his YouTube channel.
Brandon,
yeah,
everyday minimalist.
Everyday minimalist. That's right. Yeah. So he
doesn't drink either, so you guys will get along perfectly.
Yeah,
3 of you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You can go get mate after.
Yeah.
Jake's mate. I tried Jake's mate, and it was not good.
Yeah, I was pretty taken back that Jake could get a permit in California because especially in LA can't it really depends on the county.
What?
LA County is
he didn't get one. Though. He didn't get one.
He's
they
applied for one.
Yeah, they just opened up. He said, and he applied. So who knows? He might not even get one.
I thought
he might not. Yeah.
And that shit changes instantly in California. Like they had a week where they could buy ammo or have more than 10 rounds or whatever.
Yeah,
and they bought up all this shit.
Not even really high capacity, standard capacity magazines.
Yeah, standard. What we would have standard. Yeah, exactly.
I feel bad for them. But at the same time, they get the best weather ever. So fuck them, right? Is that a trade-off? You get the best weather, but you
want to trade off weather for freedom?
Yeah. But I did, Tyler. I wanted to talk to you about concealed carry because watching the podcast with you and Jake, it sparked something in me. I don't know what it was. I had been dormant when it comes to concealed carry and guns for a while. I was really into it for a while, in my 20s. And I had a shit ton of guns, and then I slowly just sold them all. Because basically what happened was, and you guys brought this up, I got bored of shooting paper in a lane, going bowling. And that's all I can do here. I had a range that I used to be able to go to. It was 45 minutes away. Me and my buddy would drive there. We'd bring alarm clocks and shit and hang them and just fucking light them up. I had a drone helicopter that we would fly and then try to shoot. Which is fucking fun as hell. That's fun, right? I looked at it more as a sport type thing. At that point, I wasn't carrying concealed or anything. I do now, or I have later, but that's 45 minutes away, and that place doesn't exist anymore. And I have a kid and a wife, and I can't just go drive, So I just kind of let it go. And I sold my dad my Glock 43. That was my carry gun for a while, which I now regret because I pimped that thing out. I put an Apex trigger in it. I put Trijicon night sights on it. I had the Terran tactical extenders on it and shit. But I just wasn't shooting. And I was eh. So he has it, and all I have left is an LCP2, and that just sits in my nightstand. And And I don't know. So watching that podcast, I was like, I need to get back into this and start carrying because things are opening up. I'm going to be leaving my house more often. And I think that's why I hadn't been that worried about it because I'm just literally always here and I have something. Like I don't need it on me because I never go anywhere really. So now looking at things opening back up, I was like, I got to get something and it's got to be subcompact, something I'll carry because if it's too big, I won't carry it. That's just kind of how it is. Sorry. So I went to the gun store today and held some stuff, but I was just curious what would you recommend? What's your experience? Obviously, my hand's different than yours and everything, but you're kind of, I'm going to call you an expert.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do have experience. So yeah. So I carry on a daily basis, though. I carry like a Glock 19 sized gun. Like it's a Shadow Systems MR920. It's essentially like a Gucci Glock is what we call
Custom
it in the world.
Glock.
Yeah. But it's like you can buy it out of the box from them, and it's like all everything you do to a Glock, they do it for you, and then they sell it, as a package.
How much?
The one I bought was just right around 1,000, and it came with an optic. It has the red dot on it. So
that's not bad at all.
Which I actually think it's not bad because everything you get with that gun, if you wanted to turn your Glock 19 into that, you'd pay more, I believe.
Yeah, you would. I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it. I know. Speaking from experience, I've done it. So I carry that on a daily basis. I don't have any problem concealing it or carrying it, but I understand like there's definitely a lot of people that won't carry if it's, they feel like it's uncomfortable or too big. So there's so many options. It's insane. Like the sub micro compact, we'll call them 9mm, there's so many good choices. The Hellcat's really nice. I have the Hellcat and the P365.
That's the one I held today. So when I went to the gun store, I held the Hellcat, the P365, the Shield Plus, and there's like a Ruger now that they just came out with.
The Max 9.
That's in that market with the double stack, quasi double stack shit. What is it called? The Micro 9 or something?
It's called the Max 9.
Yeah, that. And I like the LCP. I think Ruger gets a little bit of flack. They're kind of like they're like the SOG of guns, right? Like they went to shit, and now they're kind of like building themselves back. You know what I mean? Yeah. The LCP2 is fantastic. I don't know if you've ever shot one. Maybe it's too small.
Yeah. No, I used to own one. I used to be my
I love that gun.
Deep carry, gun that I used to carry, but I got the Micro 9s got so small that it's like I would just rather carry a 9 than a 380 any day. So
but that's why I kind of carry it. I can pocket carry. I have a holster from Vetter holsters that I can front pocket carry, which is really nice on that. And you can't do that with the Glock 43. I mean, you could, but it's not going to be at all
as easy.
I can but the P365 was just money in my hand. Sorry, Kyle. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was going to say that I had the LCP, the original LCP, as a secondary gun. I actually carried 2 guns on me, and the only thing I didn't like about that was the double reset. And I think the LCP2 actually fixed that problem. But I don't know if you guys know that, but it was a double reset.
Yeah, that thing had a horrible trigger.
Dude, man. Because I'm still not used to that. I had to get rid of it. But now I have the LC9E or whatever, and that's my basic like an ankle gun or pocket gun versus all the gun that I have on my side. Now I don't carry 2 guns anymore. I used to carry them every day, 2 guns, but now I don't. I only carry 1 unless I used to carry
2 knives.
Right. I mean,
Wait, so what do you carry now?
I carry a full-size Glock 17 right now.
And but if any of this is too much information for you guys, feel free not to answer. I know I'm asking.
Okay. I'm open about it. I'm good.
I carry a Glock 43 myself.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Chris what you carry. Just stock, or what do you?
I carry a stock Glock 43. I do have some Talos sights on it. That's got the orange high vis on it, and then it's got the tritium on the inside. So I carry that, and then I got a Glock 19 4th generation that I have as a home defense gun.
Yeah, so that's where I'm lost. Like, I have the LCP2, which is pretty good for like carry. I usually carry, like when I was going to the office every day, I have this kind of sling bag, and it has like a pocket in the back. It's basically like made to carry a gun. It comes with this like holster thing you can strap around your holster and then Velcro it to the inside of this hidden pocket. And that's how I carried, because like I always feel weird about printing and shit. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. And maybe it's because I haven't carried enough.
Do they have printing laws in PA?
Laws for printing?
There are some states that actually have laws against printing.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about like somebody randomly, like just I don't know what it is. It's a mental.
I could give two shits about printing. I mean, it is what it is. Some people might.
Yeah, but I'm in my office.
Bend
like,
over or something.
Bend over. Like, I don't want to bend over and have my fucking Glock 43 sticking out, and my boss rolls up behind me. Like,
well, that's all.
I know it's
all I can do with the holster. Now,
What?
Tyler's going to know more than most of us. I've been carrying a gun since I was 21, but that's really all about the holster and the size of the gun on whether or not it's going to print.
Yeah, and the belt is essentially very important.
One of the most important parts, in my opinion.
People
carry a gun. They always forget the belt, right, Tyler?
Yeah, they always carry like their regular leather belt, and I'm like, that is not going to hold up the weight of a fire.
I did that.
Yeah, everyone does. It's normal.
I had a good gun belt. So first off, with belts in general, they don't work well for me. I just have this thing where like pants just don't fit me. Like, my ass crack's always hanging out. Like, it's just not. I don't know what it is, but I can't ever get a belt to work right. Now I have these groove belts now. They're like magnetic. You can adjust the shit out of them. They're fucking awesome, and they actually work for carry pretty well. I haven't tried it because I haven't carried since I got the groove belt like 6 months ago. But I did the belt thing. I have for the Glock 43. I had a Vetter holster, carbon fiber Vetter holster made. Like, they're a good holster company. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I've reviewed them for a long time, actually.
Okay, there you go. It has like the toe, whatever you call the thing that goes behind the belt that pushes it back so it doesn't print.
What are you talking about?
What's that called?
It's like a claw. A lot of
claw.
They call it a claw. Yeah, a lot of holster companies use it.
So I had all of that, right? And I still just felt uncomfortable. I think it's more me than it is actually printing. But like, if I feel that way, I'm not going to carry. So like,
are you carrying appendix or where? I mean, where are you carrying?
I always carried like a back. What do you call that?
4 o'clock.
Like right behind my hip.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. That was always comfortable with me. I do think I want to get like one of those holsters that carries like it's the flat kind of like ones that are a little bigger, and maybe try one of those and do appendix. But I also have a gut, so like that's a problem.
Here's the thing, Kev, because I would highly suggest carrying a gun every single day, because I do, but I don't want to tell people what to do. However, the thing you have, I've spent
they know about the
hundreds of dollars on holsters because, and I don't know if Tyler's done the same thing, but holsters are one of those things where you just can't go to a store, try a holster and see if it's going to work. I had to try multiple holsters to find what worked for me, and it's just the nature of the beast. But I suggest you do it.
Yeah, I've got a guy that that's a friend of mine that makes holsters. I've reviewed holsters for a long time on my channel, and Vetter is one that was kind of sponsoring me for a while. MIE Productions is a good one, and then but my go-to has been it's called Mechanitech holsters. He's actually a friend of mine.
Okay.
I've had so many holsters over the year. Yeah, that's Kydex. Yeah, I've had so many holsters made, like D2M was talking about, and it's like this. I just prefer his holsters to anything else. Yeah, I got a discount code. If anyone, if you need a holster, let me know. I'll give you a discount code that I got. It's 15% off, and his prices are actually. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, that's good. That's actually
that's a whole nother problem that I have with.
Yeah, let me see.
But I ended up Yeah, look that up. I ended up deciding I want the 365. Just the way it felt in my hand, and then the size of it being so small, but yet it fit my hand. The Hellcat, my pinky was hanging off, and they didn't have the extended mag one like there. They didn't have that mag, so I couldn't feel it. I'm guessing it'd be pretty good, but I just think the SIG just feels good. Have you guys seen the SAS model of the SIG? With
I hate that gun.
With the inset sight in the barrel or in the slide.
Yeah,
I thought that was interesting. I would never buy it because you can't do anything but maybe self-defense with it. It's not going to be accurate at long range or anything, but for what it is up close, I think it's actually pretty interesting.
What's it called?
Actually, it's the SAS. I think it's called. The sight system is actually cool on it, and that's not the problem with the gun. The problem is they've made it so there's no slide release. Like, it's incredibly hard to access the slide release.
Wait, there's no on that one?
There is, but it's so small. Like,
I didn't even look.
Oh, dude, it's like you got to put your fingernail in there just to. My buddy has one, and I shot it, and I was like, nope, that's a deal killer for me.
Right.
The sight system was cool, but like if I'm having to do a reload and I want to, I don't want to use the slingshot, I want to use the slide release, I can't. It's not there.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
With a lot of guns is the slide release is on the right side or left side, whatever. But it's for righties, but I always do the slingshot. Like that's how I chamber around. So
yeah,
it doesn't really bother me that much. Yeah, this is the one. Can you show that? Do they have it down the sights view?
Let's see.
Let me blow this up. Let me see if I
right there.
There you go. Yeah, so in the slide, like this is all built into the slide. It's not on top. There's no like sight on top, and there's just this like fiber optic in the slide. And then when you look down the sights, you just see this green circle, but you can't see anything else around it. Like, so you're not looking through an optic at your target. You're just looking at this green dot on whatever you're looking at.
I'm going to go and tell you right now, that would be horrible if you're used to shooting a regular firearm. I don't know how in the world I would ever get used to that.
So for self-defense, I think it makes sense. You would draw it, and then you just put that green circle on whatever is coming at you, and you fire. So I think for somebody who isn't trained at all, has minimal training, that actually is not that bad. But like if you're going to go to the range and plink or whatever, that's stupid. It's pointless.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I run red dots on all my guns, so I didn't like it on the. I tried that one, but that wasn't even bad. Like the sights were cool. It was the slide release for me that killed it. I was like,
how does that affect your carry? Having the
not at all,
or what do they call it? An MR or something? Something.
It doesn't affect my carry at all. Yeah.
RMR.
So you actually like Tyler? You like the sights, even though because. I would imagine that sight picture is totally different. I mean, you wouldn't be able. I guess I'm not imagining how that would be with my sight picture with the sights like that. I would imagine I couldn't see.
He's talking about the red dot.
Now the red dot, I'm a big fan of. Now I have my brother shoots competition. He uses the red dot on all of his firearms. I haven't gotten there yet, just because I'm a cheap bastard. I've spent all my money on fucking knives.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
You don't sell them.
And shut up. I'm actually going to see that. I'm going to post.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm going to do a shout out. Can I do a little shout out on my channel? I actually have a knife sale. I have a knife sale that just went live on my channel like 4 minutes ago. So
what are you selling? Let's talk about it. What are you selling?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. There's too many to probably talk about. I'm selling like 10 knives.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right? All right. Well, no. Do you remember any of them?
Yeah, I've got them all right here. Yeah, if you want me to show them, yeah.
We'll try to sell them right now.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's live on my channel, but yeah, for people that are here, for sure, I've got them all right here.
We're talking knives again, guys. Sorry.
No, I enjoy both sides. Me and Jake talked about that a lot in the podcast. And
that's why I wanted you on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a balance, right? Like Kyle was saying, you've got to like balance where your money goes. It's either to knives or to guns, and for me, it shifts constantly. I'm like back and forth, back and forth. That's why I'm selling some knives. I'm building another AR right now, and I just need some parts for it, and stuff like that. I just gotta. It's all disposable income, play money, that I've got to shoot around. So,
exactly.
Yeah, we can definitely go through them if you want to.
Nap Sergeant says,
I might want to buy something.
Yeah.
Let me see them naps. Nap Sergeant.
I've got a lot, but let's just start. I got some cheaper ones. We'll go less expensive to most expensive.
This is going to sound bad, but I'm going to make you big, all right?
That's fine. This is the Kaiser Lat Vand Mini. It's like the Boba Fett color scheme.
Oh, yeah, right.
With the yellow backspacer, red G10 inlay in there. It's, I think, is it N690? Yeah, it's N690 steel. It's nice. It's on bearings. Pretty smooth. You've got the flipper and you've got a front flipper, so it's kind of a dual deployment. So I was selling this one for $50 if anyone's interested. And I'm like totally open on prices. Like if you need to negotiate with me, that's fine. I don't care. This guy is a Fox knives that I just got in. I don't remember the model number. It came with my battle box this month, and but it's VG10. Go ahead.
Remind me to ask you. I want to talk about battle box when we get done with this.
Okay. It's got green micarta handles. That is micarta, not G10. It's got an orange G10 backspacer. It's made by Fox Knives USA. So, well, actually, it's funny enough. It says it on the box, but it's made in China. It's not a US made knife, but it's made by Fox USA, which is weird. It's got the flipper deployment and the middle finger flip that you can do. Pretty nice. It's like a little Warncliffe. Fits my hand pretty well. Well, my hand is looks huge. It's not at all. So it fits my hand pretty well. That one's $50 if anyone's interested in that. There's the Kaiser, I always call it Kaiser, but it's Concept. Main Street. This is micarta with 154 cm Warncliffe. This is actually a pretty good sized knife. It's not as small as the little Main Street. This is just a normal one. So it's pretty good size. I'm selling that one for $50. So there's a lot of cheaper knives. I'm on the fence on selling this one, but I think I might. It's the QSB Penguin in carbon. The Raindrop Carbon Fiber S35. This is the Knife Plus exclusive, Knives Plus. And I was selling this one for $50. That's actually it's pretty new too. I haven't had it very long. What else we got? I've got the Spidey Chef. And I can't see the comments, so people are commenting. We'll have to like pull up the other window. I'll do it after the fact. This one is a user Spidey Chef. It's got some snail trails on it, you can see, but it's actually got a reground blade. It's about 8 thousandths behind the edge. It's a freaking laser beam.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been reground by MS Custom Knives on Instagram, Micah Sontag. If you guys are Spyderco guys, you know who he is. He did my Para 3 regrind also. This is not for sale, but he did this regrind as well. This one's about 10 thousandths, but he reground this one. I bought it actually off of one of my YouTube subscribers. So selling that one, I can't remember how much I'm selling it for though. Crap, I should pull that up. I'm like remembering all these prices, but some of them.
Everything's $50 so far.
No, not that one. No, that regrind alone's $100 probably.
Yeah, regrinds are expensive, man.
$185, which is still way cheaper than buying a new Spidey Chef, and you get the reground blade. That's a good deal.
That's a deal. That's a deal.
Yeah. And like I said, it does have some snail trails. It's it's been carried a lot. It's got some just marks from being in my pocket, as you'd expect on titanium. But what else we got? We got the Concept Cryo. This is the Knife Joker exclusive. It's all blacked out, like black wash finish on the Cryo. 125 on that guy. That's in really good shape. All these knives have, unless I said otherwise, they've been used and like kind of tested for my channel for review, but they're all in really good. They're all in good shape. They're not going to be like on or anything.
It's a YouTube channel. That knife is brand new. He cut some paper and tested it on cardboard. But he didn't carry it for a month and a half and beat the shit out of it.
Exactly. Yeah, I did cut a lot with it, but yep, totally know what you mean. Yep. I got
you cut more than I do. I'll tell you that much.
I try to test them out a little bit. Not all of them get that same, but most
I've
of them
seen
do.
I've seen your cutting footage when you're out at the dumpster, just like hacking away. You did the Main Street and the what's that other concept with the Warren Cliff? That weird looking one from Kaiser Sheepdog guy, Chris Conway.
Convict.
You like that one? You keeping that?
I'm actually selling that one too. I don't know why it's not here with me. So
I got a question about concept. Did they send you those, or did you pay for them?
No, I bought them all.
Did they give you a discount? They give me one when I reach out to them. You just bought them online.
Yeah, I bought them from White Mountain Knives. So I have a discount code that I use with them, but yeah.
So Justin hooks it up a little bit. I like to be transparent with everybody. Concept, like when I reached out to them to get knives, because I was like, hey, I'm going to review some of your stuff or whatever, right? They were like, we have enough YouTubers. Sorry. But we'll give you a discount. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know why I said that in a weird voice. Sorry. But it just took me the wrong way. Like, it just seems like they send knives to the people who are just getting free knives to say that they're good, sort of. Like, they're just promoting. Yeah. They didn't want my actual feedback, like when I gave it to them. And
Jake and I. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go. Jake and you.
I just saying, Jake and I talked about that in the podcast about reviewing knives and more than marketing them. A lot of channels, we didn't name names, we're not going to do that, but a lot of channels you see get a knife in right when release and they do a video on it, and then he said in the next day you'd see a full review out, and he's like, no, you didn't use that knife to do a full review. There's no way. You just got it yesterday. You know what I mean? So, and I think there's a lot of channels out there that are getting those products for free, like you're talking about, and they're just promoting them. It's the same with like Olight flashlights. Like these guys, they just same way with them. And I don't do that. No, I'm actually going to give this. We're going to give this away on the podcast on the show tonight. If you guys are interested in that.
Wow, look at that! How generous.
I've got a couple things to give away actually. So let's get back to selling some knives first, and then we'll talk.
Let's do it. All right.
Shut up, Kev. Let him get back to doing that.
My God, I'm gonna make you big.
I'm not done yet. Yeah, this is the Wee Knives Scopio. I think that's how you say it. I'm really bad at pronouncing Scopio. This is the Scopio with the compound grind. It's got the blue titanium stonewash finish. Really good looking knife. And listen to the sound when it deploys. It just has such a nice sound.
Sounds like a J-Cape.
Yeah, it just sounds really nice. It's great. I picked it up when I was in Vegas at PVK Vegas. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that shop. They have a big online presence. But
I bought them.
They have a little shop right there on the strip in Vegas, which is cool. So, so that one's for sale for hold on. I have a list right here.
$50.
Plus 100. No, just kidding. Where is it?
It's put these in the comments, right?
Yeah, I've got them on the list. Why can't I find this price on this one though? I must not have put it on my thing. It's on my video on my YouTube channel. Oh, $220. I found it. $220 for that one.
Damn, that's a lot for a Wii.
They're
20 CV. I'm not trying to say you're overpricing. I'm just saying. They must have been charging. Full price was what, $260? You said?
Yeah, $260. Yeah, $260.
Yeah.
It's in.
Is it 20 CV though?
I think
it's gotta be M390 or 20 CV. Oh yeah, you need a fucking microscope to find out.
Yeah, it's way down there. I can't tell. I think it's M390 though. It looks like that.
Bird jerky.
I don't know what that is. Bird jerky. Okay. I've got one more knife that I'll sell on here, and the rest will just be on my channel. But this is the Krypton from Riyadh.
Yes,
that thing is awesome.
It's the Tashi Baruchka design with the Lee William kickstop. Really nice blade. I think the vented ones like this are the least expensive, but they're still pretty pricey. I think they're
still like $375 or something.
Yeah, so this one is $315. That's a good deal. It has been used, as you saw in my video today, if you watched it. So it has been used a little bit, but it is in really good shape, and it's got the kickstop. The flipping action's great. It's not drop steady. You know, it's not like gonna drop on you, but you can also middle finger flick it with the floor. So yeah, I really like this. It almost looks
assisted there for a second. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's the kickstop. It's really cool because it it's
even
not
when you flick it though, it does that.
What?
No, it doesn't activate the kickstop. No, that's just me flicking it. No.
Kyle, you've never seen the kickstop?
No, I was trying to watch this video on it earlier, and then I guess I didn't get to the part for that because I didn't realize it did that right there. I just noticed that it was.
Never seen that before. That's cool.
It's really interesting because it flips really well. It works great as a flipper, but it hides the flipper tab, right? There's no flipper tab, so you get, I think, better ergonomics on the knife because of that. But it works really well. You know, it works really good.
I've always wanted to try a kickstop knife.
Yeah, that right there is very interesting to me because that's one of my problems with flippers is, what did I have? Oh, because even on the haptic here, it actually pokes me in my hand because I've got very big hands.
Don't talk shit on the haptic. Bro.
I'm sorry. But because of my big fingers, that pokes me right there. And if I had just this little flat area, oh my God, this camera.
That's why I like
PBK is my. Oh, look at that, NAF Sergeant. PBK is my local shark. Oh shit, guys! The Brian Brown Knives Raptor T-shirt thing is there's like a pre-order for it. I just remembered. I tried ordering one earlier and it wouldn't let me because it didn't start until like 8:30 or something.
T-shirt or the knife itself?
No, it's just a T-shirt. I know I sound like a weirdo, but I'm definitely ordering.
No, I
now.
was like, wait, I want to get in on that pre-order. So what the heck? I would have stopped everything right now.
Right.
No, Kyle, I hear you. That's why I like the Synapse a lot because it has the hidden flipper tab and it helps choke up. And there's that. That's my biggest problem with like my XM18 is the way that Hinder does his flipper tab, how it kind of like curves that way. When I get it in my hand, this jimping right here on the flipper tab just digs into my knuckles, and that's why I can't do the smaller hinders because the smaller hinders are even worse. They're like
exactly.
they bug me.
The fact that the hinder has a finger control makes up for it because now I just use it with my finger control. But a flipper knife without that, it's really hard for me to get behind because it's just not comfortable for me.
Yeah, they make I know you like bigger knives. They make a larger version of this. This is like a 3. They make a bigger one of these guys. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen the bigger ones. I think Jim Skelton or someone did a video on the bigger one, and they definitely make a larger size. Yeah. This is technically the Krypton 2. This is technically the Krypton 2, which is the smaller one. The Krypton 1, I guess, is the big one. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Fucking shirt. All right, here we go. Sorry.
It's all good. No worries. Oh, and Kevin, they do have a left-handed. He does sell left-handed holsters, Mechanic.
All right. When I get that P365, I'll get one from him. How much do they run?
So his normal price is $55, but I can get you a 15% off discount code. So they're pretty reasonable.
That's
I think. Yeah,
that's it. My Vetter was like $80, I think. Or something for
they're handmade. They're handmade holsters. He makes them all custom.
What kind of holster? Like, what does it look like? Is it like just the holster with the claw? Like, what kind of deal is it?
He's got a lot of different options.
What's the website? I can look it up and then post it up on here.
Yeah, it's Mechanic. So MCKINATEC.com. Mechanictech.com.
MCKIN? Sorry, keep going after that.
MCKINATEC.
Got it. Okay.
While Kevin's looking up, Jordan C., Rusty Knife Lover, Cliff.
Yeah.
What's up,
Jordan,
guys?
what's up, man? Let's see. Share screen. Chrome tab. Sorry, I know I'm talking while I'm doing this. Okay, there we go. You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Mechanitech. All right. Oh, that looks sexy with that purple in there. Ooh.
Dude, he makes some seriously nice stuff. So I use
that price is.
Yeah. It's got a lot of different options. The MTH1's a good holster if you're going to carry not appendix. The Talon Slimline though, that I'm like touching the screen. The Talon one is really minimalist. I like that a lot. I have that for the Hellcat, and I like that one a lot. It's very thin.
Yeah. Color. Oh my God, he's got so many options. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see the drop down I'm looking at, but damn.
No, we can't see it. It looks like it still says black. But yeah, you have the option there for left or right-handed. Like, yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Left-handed. Yep. Sweat guard. What does that mean? High.
It comes up like, so you're on, like when you're carrying inside the waistband and it doesn't get on your skin. It just comes up a little higher.
That looks cool, dude. Is that like on my Carta?
No, that's multicam black fabric. I have a holster made in that. Sick.
Is it like softer?
No, I wouldn't call it soft. It's kind of coarse, actually.
But like, it's gonna be softer than Kydex, right? Or no?
Well, it is Kydex. It's a Kydex holster. It's just wrapped like in a fabric.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I could see the colors. I hate when you can't see the color. Like, how much does it pick one without seeing it?
Go look on his Instagram page. He's got tons of pictures on there.
Okay. Well, whenever I get the gun, which is gonna be like next week or tomorrow, I'll hit you up, and then we can figure it out.
Yeah,
no
problem. Of course.
That is cool as hell, dude. There we go. Okay. McKenna Tech. Yeah, I only knew about Vetter, and then I ordered like some random Kydex holster off of Etsy once for the LCP2. Like, because I didn't know anything. Like, that was before I got into Instagram, got into like knives at all. Like, all I knew was what I saw on like random YouTube and shit. I feel like these micro brands have just like totally just boom, like exploded the last couple of years. Like before then, I feel like it was always just a few like huge names, right, for everything. And now you have a micro brand for everything. I mean, I'm literally holding a random beer from some brewery in Shittsville, PA. I don't even know where they're from. Meadville, PA. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so cool that we have all these micro brands for stuff now. All right, we got off topic there for a second.
We're good. No.
We were talking about your knives you were selling, and then we were going to talk about something after. I can't remember. Oh, giveaway stuff or battle box, something like that.
I did want to ask because I mean, it looks like Tyler, you do the battle box subscription box. How have you been liking that? I have not done the battle box. I do the Going Gear EDC subscription, but it's very fun to get stuff in every month. So how do you like in the battle box?
I've been doing it for years, but they do sponsor me, so I don't pay for the boxes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Different perspective.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, you're a big dog, man. You got sponsors out the ear.
I actually met the guys at so a few years. I mean, it's been like at least 4 or 5 years. I met them at, there was a thing called PrepperCon. It was in Salt Lake. It was kind of like
Were you on their Netflix show?
No, I wasn't.
Was that the same guys? Because that was so silly.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
Dan that's on that
show.
No, it
wasn't. That was a good show. I loved that.
Oh, it was kind of stupid. They were looking for glass breakers, and then they got like, it was kind of funny how he went underwater in that car and then used the glass breaker.
I'm gonna go take one of the main guys. What the dude with the beard? What's his name?
Kieran 1776.
His name's Kieran, Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil from Duck Dynasty.
He does look like him.
He seems like a guy that I could totally hang out with.
He's super cool.
Oh, dude, he seems like he's badass. So
yeah, I met him at that PrepperCon. And I met Dan, the owner of Battle Box. He's on the Southern Survival show. I met some of the guys there. So I actually got hooked up with them from a podcast that I follow. That the guys are actually local in Utah. It's called the Casual Preppers Podcast. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I've heard
that's a cool podcast because they're really funny dudes. They're super cool to hang out with. I hung out with them all at PrepperCon, and they introduced me to guys at BattleBox because they were doing subscription, the subscription on their podcast. And so they kind of hooked me up with them, and I've been doing the battle box ever since then. And to answer your question though, like would I recommend it? I don't know. Like it's hard. I wouldn't do the plus box, which is like the most expensive, because the knives are typically not, being knife guys, they're not our kind of knives. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're sometimes
Yeah.
like 1 month I got like a SE fixed blade, and I'm like, okay, that's a
not
great
bad.
knife. Yeah. But other times you get like, so this Fox knife actually came in that box, you know, and
Yeah, I want to see that thing because I wasn't here when you showed it. I was.
it's not
Taking
bad. It's
piss.
actually a cool little Wurncliffe flipper, you know, on
It's
bearings.
ugly
But
as fuck. No offense.
doesn't offend me. That's
I'm
why
honest.
I'm selling
I'm
it for a
honest.
reason, right?
Fox
But
Knives, like Fox Knives Italy has a
Yeah.
Fox USA.
they do.
I just want to make sure because when Kyle says Fox, he means Vox, like Vox says, because he can't speak English.
I can't speak English.
Right.
However, I think you also. Yeah, I don't speak English.
Fox says, yeah, that thing's ugly and weird looking. You got that in the battle box?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's hit and miss. It's totally hit and miss. But a lot of the stuff, like in
you
the
don't
other,
pay for it. That's what
No.
ultimately
Let
that's
him
what
talk,
this
Kev.
comes- that's
Would
what it
I-
comes down to. Is
would
he
I
doesn't
pay for it?
it.
No,
No.
I wouldn't
He's
do
being
it.
honest.
Yeah.
We
I mean-
appreciate that, Tyler.
They probably wouldn't love me saying that, but you know, it's not on my channel, so it's all right. But you know, it's like, but
There's
I'm pretty
gonna be a-
honest. I'm honest with my unboxings. Like if things are good, I say, hey, this is useful. If they're not, I'll rip them. I'll say, nah, this is not good at all. And they like the feedback. They continually send me boxes.
Well, that's good.
They're pretty open, guys.
I gotta talk to them. Yeah. Kyle, you should talk to them. I still don't understand why you pay for your EDC gear. What is it? What's that? Going gear?
EDC subscription.
They should be sending those to you for free at this point. I mean,
maybe so.
You don't ask, obviously, so they're not going to just say, "Hey, we're going to do."
They came out to me and asked me, and they said, "Hey, we have an affiliate program, so if you put a link and somebody does the box, you get something." But I never really finished it out because
you don't care about monetizing.
If they were to say, I want to send you the box every month for free, would I do it? Probably so. However, I don't mind it. $60 a month. $65.
That's your giveaway money for the month,
right? But and that's the thing, I can say if it's shit, and not really have a problem with. I mean, because I had most of their boxes are pretty good, but there was one that was just
they gave you duct tape.
Well, I found out that was actually my fault because I found out that was part of a contest. They wanted you to do something with the duct tape to be able to win other stuff. And I didn't know that at the time.
Why wasn't that in there? Why wasn't there a pamphlet in there that told you?
There was a pamphlet. Now, whether or not it said that, I don't think it did because I usually read the pamphlet.
I'll stop being a dick. I'm sorry. Let me just see what's going on in the comments. We got a lot of talking amongst themselves. Remington is making ammunition, so maybe we can get more without mortgaging the house. Yeah, how much is ammo right now? I didn't even think of that.
Man, you don't even
I have
know.
what I need. What?
You don't want to know how much ammo is right now. It's insane.
So I usually buy Hornady Critical Defense. That's my carry ammo. That's what I prefer anyway.
That's why
you have any. What?
Yes, that's it. That's why the people that are getting into firearms now, because of everything that's been going on, is really the wrong time. It's why, because I have a stockpile of ammunition that I paid obviously a lot less for.
Don't tell anybody that. No, it's good.
Oh, well. Yeah, usually when I tell people how much I have, they're like, huh? Yeah, anyway.
You're a prepper? Are you a prepper?
I call myself a sensible prepper, okay? Because I'm not.
I just have a tomahawk in my truck. Does that make me a prepper?
Right. The hardest part about the zombie apocalypse is going to be acting like I'm not excited.
Right.
Totally.
So wait, how much would a thing of Hornady Critical Defense costs me right now? I can look this up. I'm an idiot, but I paid $20 for the one I have, and that was like a year ago.
Probably double that.
Probably. Ammo Seek.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? All right, I'm googling this.
No.
Right now.
Yeah.
Good.
If you go to
Expensive.
It's
ammoseek.com,
insane right now, dude.
you will be able to buy ammoseek.com is great. I'm not sure if anybody else has any other websites that they use to buy ammo at bulk, but you'll get a better deal. But I mean, you can totally see.
No, this is $23. Good. 25
In stock?
rounds.
Yeah, it's
I
in
only
stock.
get 25 rounds though.
Right.
Good luck
What's
finding
that
it in stock.
website everybody uses? Ammo what? Ammo junk
Ammo
or
Seek?
ammo?
Ammoseek.com is what I use.
I've never even heard of that
Yeah.
one. I'm guessing this is
Basically-
how it's spelled. So hold on, am I sharing this right now or no? I'm not.
No.
Am I? Okay, here we go.
Oh, on AmmoSeek, you can
Oh
find
wait, that's my wife's porn. I'm sorry. No, it's good.
wife's porn, sure.
Funny. All right, what am I? I've never used this website, so this sucks right now. Where's the search button?
Well, I mean, you've got your quick
Oh,
seek,
right here.
you got all these, yeah, and then you have a search you can do for whatever.
Did I spell it wrong? I don't think I spelled it wrong. All right, let's just do Hornady. Okay. Oh, you're seeking. You're funny.
Well, that and you have
This
to
is
put,
the worst website ever, dude.
no, you have to put in what caliber you're looking
This
for.
is like
17
being on
HMR.
Bent-
That's not going to
Yeah.
work.
17
This needs to
HMR.
be like this is like bento box, man. 9mm Flowbert. What's a Flowbert? My God,
To be honest with you, I
this
don't
is
know what the hell.
terrible. I don't see 9mm anywhere. Guys, you guys use the wrong website. It's bulk
I think it's
ammo.
user error.
Bulk ammo. Here we go. This is a real website. Horny. Oh, look at that. Pictures and real stuff. Wow.
Well, I'm
that's
just
nice.
saying, if you look over here, if you do it, you'll see that it gives you the price, how many is in there, price per round. It's nice information to have, and it gives you other retailers and what
They don't have Hornady Critical Defense. What the fuck?
they probably do, but
Man, I am way behind the times, guys. It's only been
You
like
are.
a year since I paid attention to guns.
No, you're
Oh,
way
wait.
behind.
I'm on the wrong. Sorry, guys. I started another tab that you guys can't see that I'm on. Sorry. That's terrible. All right. I'm just going to stop right now because clearly I am making a fool of myself. Somebody else show me. Kyle, you show me. Go to a website and show me Critical Defense. Just want to see. Tyler, what's your favorite knife right now?
My favorite knife right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Where'd the
Ah,
boa constrictor go?
that's tough.
Go.
Probably the Evo though, the Evo 2. Yeah. Probably this guy. Followed by the
Dude,
brown.
do you like the plain tie though?
I
like
do.
it.
I wish I had the carbon fiber just because it's lighter.
Have you tried it though?
No, I haven't had one to try. No.
It is lighter, but it doesn't have that bark pattern on it. So it's kind of a trade. I had the plain one first, the one you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then my buddy Doug, he might be in here, Doug, Sharp Marbles _Marbles on Instagram. He had the carbon fiber one. He wanted the plain tie. So he sent it to me so I could try both and kind of like feel out which one I like better. And I love the carbon fiber one. But that plain tie one, it makes better sounds. It has a little bit of a more fuller grip, I think, just because it's not carbon fiber. It's a little, I don't know how to explain it, but titanium versus carbon fiber, right?
Yeah.
And the weight difference is not that substantial that it's like a big deal because they really mill the shit out of those. I don't know if
Isn't
you've
it like
taken
an
it
ounce
apart.
lighter though? I think it's like an
I don't
ounce
think
lighter.
so.
I think it's
If
like
it is, I could
4.2
barely-
versus 5.2.
I mean, it definitely is lighter, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's for any. I think it's like, yeah, maybe it's like 3.5 and 4, or 4.5 and 5, like something like that. It's not that big of a difference,
Yeah.
but you have a more like streamlined look when it comes to the plain tie. I guess that bark pattern goes across everything.
I do, and I like it a lot. I have a guy that commented on my video that I did on the Evo 2, and he said he would trade his carbon fiber. So I've been chatting with him on Facebook a little bit.
You should do it.
I probably will. You know, I just haven't got around to doing it yet just because I've been busy with stuff. But.
Just make sure he checks it for you, because like CKF, I love them because they have cool knives, but they also have some issues. Detents are all over the place with them. Mostly they're really light, like they have super light detents.
Now that's only on the integrals though that we've tried. We haven't tried anything else. The integrals.
No, dude. I had all 3 Evo 2.0s. I had the plain tie I bought, and then I had the carbon fiber one at the same time. I had both of those, and then I won the Zirku tie fancy one in that raffle, and I had that and the carbon fiber one at the same time, along with your Evo 1.0. So I've had like all the Evos, right? And my point is, the detent was different on all of them. The reason I kept the carbon fiber one is because it had the strongest detent, which still is not strong at all. But it was stronger. The plain tie one was pretty weak. Like, how's the detent on yours, Tyler? Can you just
good.
shake it out? Just do this real quick. Just give it a little shake.
No, it's not coming out.
Are you pinching the lock bar though?
No. I'll hold it like that. No, I'm not holding the pop.
Yeah,
that's
my point though. They're all over the place. Mine was like perfect. It would come right out. And the carbon fiber one, you like, I don't know how to explain it, but when you go to middle finger flick it, you kind of just go to flick it and you build a little pressure and then you shoot it out, right? The plain tie one, you could kind of like, it would just kind of leak out a little bit when you did that. It was just a weak detail. I don't know how else to fucking say it. But that's an issue with CKF, in my opinion. They always have weak detents in most cases. The 523 and the 520, they nailed that. And other than that, all the ones I've had have had light detents. So all I'm saying is, if you trade, you might end up getting one that has a lighter detent, and maybe that'll piss you off. I don't know.
No, I'll talk to him about it. We've been chatting, but
there's no way to tell, you know.
Yeah, without actually handling the knife. Yeah, it's kind of hard. What's up, Zach Stuff?
The new Stuff. What's
the new shake weight. That's a good one. I like that. That's funny.
Kev, I will send you a link. It took me 2 seconds to find the Hornady 9mm Luger Hornady Critical Defense. So
Hornady 9mm Luger. Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
But 9mm. So it used to be. I don't know.
I mean, back when I bought it, I mean, because I've had my.
I think he means the link you're sending him or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Like target ammo was like, when I would go shoot, target ammo was like $10, and then now that's like 50 rounds. And then I think the last time I went, it was like $14 for 50 rounds of 9mm, just like Finocchi or whatever that shit's called, or Federal, or just basic, whatever, at the range. What is that now?
Well, I mean,
if you can find it, I do ammo videos all the time just because they get so many views, it's insane. Like,
what do you mean
I don't know what it is.
Videos?
Like, I do like an ammo score. Like, if I go buy ammo and I do a video on it, and it's insane. Like, I got one of my videos has like 80,000 views right now that I just did on ammo.
80,000?
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
Wait, what do you do in the video is what I'm asking.
I literally, it's kind of stupid, honestly, but it's basically like, hey, this is how the ammo that I got when I went to this said store, like it was Cabela's in that particular video, and I bought like 800 rounds of ammo. And that, dude, buying that much bulk right now is impossible in a store. Like, that's not heard of. And really, just like they're like less than 5-minute videos, and I'm like, hey, this is how much I paid, this is what I got, and leave in the comments, where you're getting ammo and how much you're paying. People were super into that. It's weird. I don't like watching those kind of videos, but man, people watch them like crazy. So I do a lot of those, and so that was like 35 cents a round. So I always look at it per round,
yeah, I hate that
the last time. Yeah, you just
like I want to know per box.
Like, well, it depends on if you're buying a 100-round box or a 50-round box. You know what I mean? But
well, yeah,
so just
of course.
For an example, I bought a 100-round box the other day, a Big 5 for $50, 50 cents a round. That's how expensive 9mm. Dude, that's actually not bad. If you look online, yeah. Oh no, online it's going for like 80 cents a round.
Oh, dude, yeah. Because the most I'm looking right now.
Okay, I think it was like a quarter when I was buying it.
It's ridiculous.
Probably more like it was under 20 cents. It was like 16 cents a round. So pretty regularly, like I was buying it for pretty cheap. And yeah, it's gotten stupid.
Same with, I was able to buy 1,000 rounds at one point for seriously, it was like $250. 1,000 rounds. And so, and that's with 9mm and 5.56. It was around the same price, maybe a little bit more expensive for 5.56. But back when I was buying my bulk ammo, that's how much it was. That's because I go to the range and I practice. Luckily I live out in the country, and the range that we go to, or the land that we have, I'm able to actually, actually train versus just going to a range. But I've done that a lot less now because I can't replace this shit. Yeah. No, me and Jake talked about that in my video or our podcast. Like Utah's very similar. We have a lot of public land that we can go shoot on, like all over the place. So we can go to I do have a membership to a range, but it's like a private range up kind of where I live, and I can do whatever I want there. I can do training, I can do drills, and that's really how I shoot. I don't really go plink anymore. Like Kevin, like you were talking about when you first got into shooting, you were plinking it.
Right.
Alarm clocks.
Well, that's why I stopped, because it just was like boring.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's like when you have the training out the mentality, it's way fun, first of all, like so much fun to do. But you're really sharpening your skills, and they're more practical. It's called practical. Well, I like to call it practical shooting. Like you're practicing drawing from the holster, putting shots on target in a certain amount of time. I use a shot timer. I have one of those shot timers, but a lot of the guys I shoot with, we're all on the same page. We have the same philosophies. So when we go shoot, we don't spend a lot of ammo. Like we probably go through maybe 50 to 100 rounds of ammo in a range session. That's it. But we get a lot of quality training in.
Exactly. You know what you're doing. You know how many rounds you're going to do for this drill, how many rounds you're going to do. And that's really the only way to do it, especially right now. So, yeah, I totally get that.
I know. I saw on Instagram. I saw you posted some videos of you doing the drills or whatever. And again, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say that in the podcast you did with Jake, just I don't know what it is. It just sparked something in me where I was like, I got to get back into this. First off,
I'm glad.
And most importantly, I want to be able to protect my family. All I have is a 380 in here, in my nightstand. I need more than that. If something happens, I don't think that would even really. I don't know. It's hard. It is critical defense, so it might fuck them up, but
better than nothing for sure. Yeah.
But I should have something else, and I've always wanted to get a shotgun, but I just don't see the practicality in it, other than it sitting in a corner waiting to be used if something happens. And it's a lot harder to go to the range with a shotgun than it is to go to the range with a handgun and be carrying it, So that's why I just want to, So anyway, that's how
I'm glad it sparked something in you, because that's the idea, by putting out that kind of content, is that it will help spark other people. Because I was like you for a long time when I first started shooting, we would just go out and plink at stuff and, alarm clocks, old TVs, Xboxes, crap like that. you know, and then I go to the range and shoot paper targets. And I don't mind shooting paper targets. I have a lot of really good paper targets. They're drill-based targets that Legion Target makes. But like, you know, for the most part, we're shooting steel. We're shooting some silhouette type
That's
stuff
what I
targets,
want
but
to do. Shoot
yeah.
steel.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
way
can
more.
hear
It's way
feedback.
fun.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
That's what I
Do
want
you
to do.
know? Because for me, it's not about hitting the dot. It's about, it would be cool to just have a target however far out. Did I hit it? Yes. Okay. And then like just be
Shooting-
able to
Yeah.
do it
Shooting-
that way. Like,
So much fun, and I think a lot more practical. Now, is there something to be said to be able to get the fundamentals down to make sure
of
that,
course,
you know, for that?
learn.
Yeah, definitely. You want to start close. You want to make sure
Yep.
is great. You want to go back and then
But you
start
don't want to
using.
be stuck there forever.
No, you know,
Exactly.
I actually, yeah, I teach a lot of people. I volunteer my time all the time to people that want to learn how to shoot handguns. You know, that are like, you know, with the recent political climates and such. Obviously, there's way more gun owners than there's ever been. You know, tons of people. And I have people like, and I put something out there on Facebook, like on my Facebook private, you know, my public one or my private one. Just, hey, any friends and family that want some training on firearms, if they want to get a handgun, but you're not sure how, you know, what to do with it, I'll take you out to the range. I'll show you, you know, the basics, just the fundamentals, and just get you a little training. And I don't charge for it. I do it just, you know, as a service because I want people to, if they're going to buy a gun, I want them to be, first of all, like learn firearm safety is so important, you know,
100%.
and just respect for the guns, you know, and what they can do and, you know, how to handle them properly. And
Exactly.
that's super huge. I think if you're going to buy a gun, it's a responsibility that comes with it, and you need to learn those things.
And it's
a lot
scary,
of, but
dude.
here's the thing: you go to a gun store, do they provide that to you when you buy a gun? No, they don't. They say,
They're
"Here you
terrible.
go. There's your Glock. Go out and do whatever with it." I'm like, you know,
They
so
just
for me,
wanna
I'm like,
sell the gun, dude. And
Yeah.
My
like,
parents asked me how to handle a gun. They're not against it, but they asked me how, you know, what do we do? We want a gun
Now-
for home defense. We want this.
Same here.
yeah,
My parents were the same
Now,
way.
here's the thing, because this is a very confrontational topic. Because
Oh,
obviously,
it is.
all of us, it is
What is?
because all of us want to be able to, or basically, if you're going to own a firearm, you need to get some training. Okay, you need to learn the basics of firearm training. However, I am 100% against whenever you
giving you
carry a
shit,
firearm,
Brady.
the states that actually provide that say you have to get this training to own the firearm and to carry it. I'm against that.
no,
They're
that
giving Chris shit.
taking
He's
away
saying
your-
that
your
he's
freedom
being
to buy.
respectful.
I'm
Yeah.
people.
moderating. Leave me alone.
Sorry.
I do want
What
to.
was
Can
that?
I make a comment real quick on one of the comments in the section because it came
You
out
can
and
do
I
whatever you
saw it.
want. I don't know if you can click on it. Can you?
I can see him. I have a tab open for the chat on
Which
YouTube.
one?
The 2873 loan with 9mm rifle rounds that go through walls, potentially killing family member or neighbor. That's not right at all. That's
It's not.
completely false. That's completely false.
Yes, it is.
It's all about ammo choice. Hollow point ammo is designed to do what on impact?
Mushroom out.
Mushroom, fragment. Like there's
How far back are
I
you
have an
on?
AR-15 for my home defense gun, and a lot of people are like, AR-15, that bullet's gonna go flying through, you know, 4 neighbors' houses. Well, it will if you use FMJ practice rounds, but if you use the proper ammo, it won't. It's designed to hit when it on impact of like a ball or something. It's gonna fragment it. If it hits tissue, it's gonna expand. Right? That it's all about ammo choice. It has not that I don't hate that. I mean, it fires me up though, as you can tell, because it's like misinformation. Right? It's not true. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's the ammo is designed. It all depends on ammo choice. For any gun. A shotgun. Everyone's like, a shotgun's the best home defense gun. No, it's only
Thanks,
worth,
Grateful
actually.
Panic.
Yeah, and people were loaded with birdshot. I'm like, are you shooting a pigeon? You know, like you don't want to use birdshot. If you're gonna use a shotgun, use the proper ammo, buckshot.
You gotta use the correct.
Yeah, that's
ammo.
like people that carry a gun, right? Should you be carrying Hornady critical defense? Great choice, right? I carry Federal HST.
I love this.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, that's
round,
good shit too.
A lot of
I like
my buddy.
the little silicone thing in the critical defense.
They're good.
I
Yeah,
like
I reloaded a lot of those. Yeah.
It keeps all the shit out of it. I don't know. I just like them. I think they look
Yeah.
cool.
That's exactly what it's for, Kev, is to keep the lint out of the bullet.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's for.
No, it's
Honestly.
not.
No, it's
I'm
how it helps
joking.
it helps expand.
okay.
But
I'm
anyway.
sorry.
I know. I'm joking.
But the
No,
point
it's
is,
actually-
like,
I
my
thought
buddy
it was
carries.
a Snapchat.
Nice. Jake had those in his Shield Plus, and he's like, "This is
Yeah,
a real bullet," you know.
Yeah, I hate people have to say that 10 times in their video. Like,
Oh,
fuck you. You're not in my room. You're
Yeah.
on the other side of a screen. Are
Oh.
you really worried about getting shot right now?
every video, dude. Every video. Like, it's so
Like, you have
annoying.
to do it too?
Yeah. I usually show it's clear because if I don't, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, is that gun clear?" Or, you know, like, come on, dude. Like, anyway, so I have a buddy that carries that SIG. Funny enough, that carries that SIG, the one with the, what's it,
365?
SAS, the SAS one,
SAS.
yeah. And he carries
That's
this
so weird.
FMJ cheap practice rounds, and
Why
I
would
like,
you do that?
because he's
That's
just ignorant, and I'm
deadly,
like,
dude.
yeah, I'm like, dude, that is not the right ammo to carry in this.
How
game.
can you
That's
call
for
him a
range
friend, then?
practice. Well, he's a longtime friend since like high school and such, and he's a great guy. But like,
No, he's
sometimes
not.
you just
No,
have to
this-
take the moment and educate him and say, it's not the right ammo you should be carrying. Stop being cheap and go out and buy some Federal, some Hornady,
It's not
whatever.
even expensive.
hollow points.
$20, $25, $50, whatever it
You
is.
don't shoot them. You don't shoot them at the
You're
range.
gonna- exactly.
They're way
You're
too
gonna have
expensive.
that box. I shoot it. So my theory was always, if God forbid, hopefully, I never need to, I don't use it for a year, then I'll shoot it and buy another box. So 25 rounds a year, call it $50, whatever it is. That's not expensive. To get 25 rounds, fill up your mags, and be good to go. You don't want to leave it for more than a year, I don't think, without using it. That's my theory.
I don't know that
on
there's
that.
any and I don't know if there's any evidence or science behind that. I think it's
I
mostly
know, but
people
you also
recycle
should
it out.
You should
Yeah.
practice with that, because. So what I've noticed is the critical defense is softer shooting than anything I've used at the range.
Yeah.
It has a different feel to it, and you want to be used to how it feels. I don't know. That's
Well,
my
no,
opinion.
you're exactly right, Kev. Most encounters when you have to use a firearm happen very, very close. So as far as what that round does at longer ranges, I don't think matters. However, what I do think matters is when you do try a new ammo, to actually do put a mag through it, because you want to make sure it cycles like
Exactly.
correct.
You
Yeah.
want to buy
Yeah.
if you buy a new type of ammo, you want to buy a box to carry and a box that you shoot right away to test through your gun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No.
It's important to train with your carry ammo, It's important
Exactly.
to shoot with that. I mean, you got your range ammo, you got your carry ammo, but it is important to train with your carry ammo to make sure it cycles like it's supposed to.
And see,
what's
well,
interesting?
make sure go ahead, Tyler.
Just on the same topic, there's Federal and I think Winchester were making a box of ammo you could buy. It was like 100. It was like 100 rounds, and it came with practice ammo and self-defense ammo in the same box. And the idea was it was the same grain, it was the same bullet minus the hollow point, but the idea was to practice with that same grain of bullet. So really, most of us probably shoot 115 grain 9mm because it's the cheapest stuff, right? It's just what you find it's the most common. But I carry
I like the
140.
heavier stuff. 148.
I carry 147 grain HST.
Or is it 140? Right.
And they're definitely snappier than 115 grain. Like
They are. That's what I carry.
Yeah.
They are
So it is
But
good.
they're
I agree.
soft.
You got to
They're
run it through your
snappier,
gun.
but they're softer. I don't know. It's a weird trade-off. Like, it's heavier, so it has. I don't know. I've noticed that it's
Well,
like
Less velocity. Yeah, less velocity.
Yeah.
it's snappier, but it also feels a little softer. I don't know. It's weird to explain that in actual context.
I mean, it also depends on the gun too, because I can shoot my Glock 19 with the 147 grain better
And it's nothing.
than I can do it with my Glock 43.
the Federal Eagle.
That's a lighter gun.
Yeah.
And when you have your gun, you get less recoil.
Yeah.
And then they have 115, 147, and then what's the lighter one? I've tried the lighter one too.
Lighter than 115?
Yeah,
there's like those high velocity 9-grain bullets
can't
from
remember. I got it at like
I would
Walmart
assume
back
those
in the
would have
day.
problems cycling
Some
though.
weird
the lower
brand.
drainage that they have, because I was messing around with a little 22,
I like the
and I got that quiet ammo, and I couldn't cycle through that shit for nothing. Every shot, it just wouldn't cycle.
Yeah, it
the
doesn't have enough
flathead
powder.
ones.
Yeah.
What are the flathead ones? The 147 flathead ones. I think they're called American Eagle. They're like they just have a flat head on them instead of like a rounded tip.
I've had
You know what I'm
American
talking
Eagle,
about?
but I don't know about
You're
You're talking about a
Yeah.
wad cutter? Like a wad cutter? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Usually
it's
that's
just a normal. It's just a normal FMJ like target round from American Eagle, but it has a flat head on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. And then there's fucking like what are they called? CCW or something? CC. They're like the ones with all the beads in it. By the way, Zach Stuff
Rat
showing
shot.
up with a $5. Yeah, that shit. Appreciate the variety types. Yeah.
Oh, dude, thanks, Zach. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We're all over the place, Zach.
We are all over the place. It's always that way.
No, yeah, it's like those little. It's almost like a BB, like a shotgun.
Are you
They have
talking
a
about
bunch
like
of-
9mm or what?
Yeah,
Caliber?
they come in all calibers. It's just
Right,
I
right.
stupid
believe
ass-
in a
Snakes. Those
22,
are not
and
for
it's like
self-defense.
rat shot is what
No,
I'm.
it's snake shot. I use them.
Yeah.
I use
That
them for
stuff is-
snakes. Yeah.
That
Exactly.
stuff is stupid.
I mean,
I
it has
do
its
love
purpose.
those
It's good
little-
for snakes.
I love those little snake guns. The like little double barrel snake guns. Who makes those? I forget.
I'm going to tell you right now, the tourist
Little
judge,
pistols.
Bond
Well,
arms.
yeah, the tourist judge, that's what a lot
Bond
of
arms. Yeah, that's it.
carry for snake guns.
Yeah.
The snake
No, I
killers. Yeah.
I had a judge, and I would carry like a 410 shot shell in one cylinder, and then the next
Yep.
cylinder would be
Shot
a 45
Yeah,
Colt, long Colt, for
CCI
actual
rat shot. Yep.
yeah.
That's
Yep.
exactly what I'm talking about. They make them in all different rounds. I always thought they were interesting. I never knew if they had a purpose. Like, why would
They're
you
literally
put that
for
in
snakes
your carry
and
gun?
yeah, you
Dude.
wouldn't. Mm-mm.
My grandmother carries a 38 special. She carries a revolver on her every single day, and she lived in the mountains in Virginia. That's what she used as her snake gun every
What's
day.
No,
Guys,
and that's
swear to
effective.
God.
I've
Yeah,
killed
it's very
snakes with that. Yeah,
Yep.
it's effective.
Chris? What do you carry? What's your ammo of choice?
The same as Tyler's, the Federal 147 grain.
HSTs.
Yep. Same thing.
Kyle.
Mine's the critical defense.
Oh, you use the Hornady too?
I do.
Yeah,
You-
they're both good
I-
choices. I mean, there's a lot
I
of
have
good.
the-
Spirit Gold Dots are really good too.
They
Very
make
good.
I
them
have
too,
the
right? Hornady
Hornady-
has.
I have the
another one.
Hornady critical defense in my 380. That's what I have in there.
Yeah, so I have a 380. That's what I have. It's what is it called? The other one. They have one for cops. It's not critical defense. It's called something else.
Most police officers run HSTs. That's the most common
Yeah,
round for.
They have another one. I forget what it's called. We have another super chat up in here.
Eggs and
Eggs and
ham.
ham.
Thank you, buddy.
What, David?
Quit nursing your
nursing your
drinks.
drinks,
Bottoms
bud.
up, boys.
Guys, I'm milking it because I
All
feel
right.
like these fucking 7.5%ers are wow. They hit me pretty hard. So I actually still have half
Hey,
of this one. I didn't realize. That's going over there. I'm not going to drink it. Too much. I like my Pilsner, my 5%er.
Hey, before
Oh,
we go,
your critical duty is what you're talking about, Kev.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Critical
it.
duty. Boom.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Someone
Thank
in
you,
the chat
Paul.
mentioned that. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
I've
Paul.
they're all good choices. I think there's not really a bad choice when it comes to hollow points. Typically, I only carry Federal HSTs because a couple of reasons. One, you could buy them in bulk packs, like 50-round boxes, way easier than anything else. Like I've never seen the Hornadies more than 20 rounds to a box, right?
No,
Like-
they come. It's 25, I think.
25, yeah,
Maybe 20,
yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, you're probably
It's enough to fill up 2 mags. That's how I've always seen it.
Yeah.
I have
Those
2
HSTs
mags
you
and
can
a
buy
couple of-
pretty in bulk, and they're fed because they're sold to law enforcement. Most police officers and FBI and stuff use HSTs.
Right.
you could buy them in like bulk. Like I have a friend that has a connection. He'd buy us like 1,000 rounds of HSDs, when he split those up amongst a bunch of us, and top off all of our magazines for all of our carry guns. Cause I have multiple carry guns that I cycle through, kind of like knives.
How many guns do you have, Tyler?
I don't have any. I lost them all in a boating accident recently. It was really
That's
tragic.
a great answer.
Tragic boating accident here in this desert of Utah. We do have lakes everywhere. That could actually happen. But
a dozen.
Yeah, I've lost count. I'm not sure. It's like knives though. Like I've owned probably hundreds of firearms in my day, and I don't keep them all. Me and Jake actually talked about this too in the podcast where I've really like changed my philosophy of what I get, and I really have stuck to like 9mm striker fired guns and AR-15s.
They're the best.
Right.
That's really it.
When I saw that podcast, when you said that, I am in the exact same boat because I used to buy, sell, trade firearms all the time, especially before I got into knives. But what you were talking about, as far as a purposeful gun, the purpose-built firearms, this is for this, this is for this. That's where I'm now. I am still on the hunt or going to be buying something for a purpose. But yeah, I totally get that. And that's where I'm at now because, I'm spending money on other stuff. But I have to have a firearm that I think, and that's just me, purpose-built for a particular situation. Not everybody is going to agree with me on those situations.
I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat with Kyle. All my guns, I used to have a bunch. I sold everything that I didn't use or I didn't want, kept only what I needed for certain situations, and that's it. That's all I did. And kind of the same viewpoint on knives as well. I got into that boat where I felt like I was more of a collector than an enthusiast, and I actually like to use my shit, and they just started sitting. So I had to get
I totally get it.
I've got so many knives for sale right now. Exactly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Dime wide, nickel high. Thank you for your super chat. I got to put the kid to bed and have a good day, guys. I really appreciate you. Take
Later,
care,
brother.
Later, man.
I appreciate you.
Tyler, I saw your video on the Field Duty EDC. What was it? Last week I seen it, and I just bought one the other day because of that shit. So thanks for that.
No, that's a fantastic. That's a highly underrated knife. I think that's a great.
I bought one because these guys rave about it, so I want to check it out.
He saw my video first and bought it because of that.
whatever.
I don't have my regular Field Duty here because it's at Jake's place, but I've got the Field Duty, the Koof 4.0, and now I'm probably going to get the Field Duty. Of course, not in lefty
right here.
Not in the lefty configuration like this devil worshiper over here with his left hand. I give him a hard time, dude.
Oh, wait. I know you said this already, but thank you, Brian. I love you, man. He's a great dude. He actually loaned me, he loaned me this terrible Olamic Wayfarer, which I hate.
Dude, that's
all passions. It's such a bad knife. I can't believe Jake had fucking 4 of these. And then he loaned me this McNeese Mac 2, which I also hate.
Dude,
I'm curious about that one.
You what? You're interested?
I was curious about. I am curious about it. Yeah,
it's just so small. So right-handed, like the lock bar thing is a huge issue. I literally cannot shoot this out unless I like totally go up on the clip and like do this. So right-handed, the Spidey flick is like your best bet. And then left-handed, the thumb flick is perfect. Ow, I just cut myself. And the Spidey flick is useless. Hey, like
Mr. Terrence Markle, ow. I'm horrible with that. Thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate it, buddy.
I cut myself in that same spot last night, so now it's just gonna bleed everywhere.
God damn. Yeah, do you like the Koof 3.0? Because I know Leon Moss sent you one, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he sent it to me to check out, and as soon as I got it, I was like, how much? I'm trying to do it right-handed because I'm bleeding. I love this thing.
That's what you need.
Much.
That's what I was trying to decide between.
Yeah, I think I want to get
one.
one.
The 4.0? I gotta go get a Band-Aid. Hold on.
No, the 4.0 will be too large for me. I think that I won't carry it.
It is very large.
Yeah, the Coupe 3.0. I want to see how it is size comparison to the Field Duty EDC. That's what I'm curious about.
My size realm is definitely Tyler's size realm, small.
I just sent the EDC back to Kevin, and he's got the 3.0. So hopefully, when that gets back, he can send you a picture and give you a good idea.
Yeah, because the dimensions on his website are like they both have a 4-inch handle, but the Field Duty has a 3 1/4-inch blade, whereas the Coupe has a 3-inch blade. So it's
right.
like
I've actually noticed that because I used his for my videos, and they're really not right, which is not usually a big deal, but they're not exactly accurate. But I will say, for a big knife, this thing is only 4.4 ounces, and it's over 9 inches. So
this thing's big.
Yeah. Of course, I like the bigger knives. But yeah, I told Leon, I was like, if you make a big knife, I'm probably gonna buy it, and I did because I love his work. Now I know there's a bunch of crazy shit going on, but I don't even want to talk about. But, I don't even want to talk about it because Leon has been good to me, and I love his models. I'll be honest with you, this freaking knife right here and the Field Duty EDC are really some of my favorite knives. I love them. I really do.
Yeah, I like his designs, and he's always been. I've met him for a super nice guy. He's had a good reputation. It's just the whole thing just sucks. I don't want to talk about it much either, but it's a bunch of he said, she said crap, and there's really no proof or evidence being put forth. Exactly. Like, who do you believe? I'm just trying to distance myself from it anymore because it's just getting worse and worse.
All I care about is the knives that I have. I care about the knives that I purchased from Leon Ma, and all of them have been absolutely spectacular. I don't care about anything else as of right now.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
Talking about your mom.
I heard everything. I don't have the Field Duty EDC because Kyle does, but this is the same size as the Field Duty EDC. This is the Coupe version 2, actually.
Dude, did you just front flip that?
It has check this out. It's pretty cool. Oh shit, it's left-handed too.
It has the weird thing that sticks up.
If I cut myself again, I'm gonna be pissed. All right. So it has this nubbin on it.
Oh, okay. I see.
I really hate the aesthetics of it, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, it's like it's tiny, man. It's really small, and the 4.0 is really big. Like it sucks that there's no middle ground. This is the middle ground.
Yeah,
the 2.0.
I say that about every knife. It's like, why can't there be more knives that are 3 1/4-inch blade, 4 1/4 handle, somewhere around there? That's like the perfect size, in my opinion. And whenever someone makes a smaller knife, like if they make a big knife, like the Coupe 4.0, for example, right? He went down to a 3-inch. It's like, why not make that a little bit bigger, but not way small?
Because he just did the EDC.
Yeah, and it would compete with his own brand. I get. Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Do you have the Field Duty EDC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I bought it, because I saw your video. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, it's one of my favorite knives.
Over here talking shit about me.
Yeah, you're right. I actually got it because you did a video on it. I forgot about that. You have the G10 one, right?
No, he has carbon fiber. Tyler,
right?
No, Tyler's got G10.
No, mine's green G10.
Oh,
yep.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't tell. But see, guys, because like I said, I've got the regular size. I've got the Coupe 4.0, and then whenever Kevin sent me his EDC, I have to get the EDC now because it is. I love
the detents. They're so good. The detents are so good on these models.
The detents are just second to none.
Riot is just
why I love
it. Riot. Yeah, it's because it's Riot. It's they just nail it every time.
The
D10 on this is perfect. You know what I mean, for both the middle finger and the flipper. So it's like it's hard to do that with multiple deployment methods. It's hard to get them both right. Because usually it's like, oh, this is more for a flipper, and it's not going to work for it's going to be too heavy for thumb stud deployment or something, or else it's the other way where they're making it for thumb stud, not for flipper, so it doesn't flip well. You know, it's hard to dial that in, and they do a really good job.
What'd you say you wanted for that thing?
For what?
For the
315.
315.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd buy it, but not for 154 CM.
Well, he said they made a bigger version. I almost really want to try it. So because I've never, it's something new, it's something different for that flip action. So
why 154 CM? That's what I don't understand.
It's not 154 CM.
Thinking?
It's CPM 154.
Okay,
yeah,
whatever. I'm sorry,
but I don't know.
I know it's different.
But I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you, Kev. I don't know why they didn't do M390 or LMAX because Leon Moss been doing LMAX on his stuff.
It was made by Riot, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing M390. It's weird. It was a weird choice of steel. I was like kind of taken back by it. Like that's kind of an old steel that you don't see much, and it is a good steel. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It's a great steel, but it's it's not as advanced. It's not a super steel anymore for sure.
Sell me that Spartan Payless.
Which one?
Get a Spartan Payless.
About the one
I'm just bleeding that storm up over here. America. Oh, when I was at the gun store, I saw a Glock 43 decked out in the American flag, but muted. It was like this bronze color with the American flag in. I was like, this is a Kyle gun right here. Not a Kyle knife, a Kyle gun.
I'm sorry, but I'm a patriot, and I love this country. And so, yes, I would buy that.
Why are you sorry? Should not be sorry about it.
A lot of people give me a hard time.
Something. We should give away something.
Let's give away some shit.
Yeah, so I have this fidget spinner / Orion Solaris Accents package, we'll call it. Well, Tyler, you said you had some stuff to give away, right?
Yeah, I got a flashlight, an no-light flashlight, no-light pen, and a knife. So I did a 25,000 subscriber giveaway recently, and dude, it blows my mind that people win and they never reach out and contact you. And I'm like,
I've never had that happen.
It's nuts. Yeah, I'm like, so you don't want your free stuff that I'm giving away? Okay,
they don't actually watch. They just
exactly. They're not subscribers. They're not. Yeah. And I would rather give it away to someone like someone in the chat because they probably watch my channel. They watch your guys' channel. I'd much rather give it to them than some guy that just went in. There's all those people that have those giveaway accounts on Instagram and YouTube,
America, baby.
They go in and okay.
Sorry.
Fly right there. But yeah, no, I got some stuff to give away. So whatever you guys want to do.
Right. So let's do this then. I'm just going to package all of my stuff together. We'll do the Orion Solaris Accents, the spinner from Leon Ma, and the Elementum button lock all as one package. And then we'll have Tyler's package, which is, you want to show whatever you have?
I'm not going to show my package, no. That's not.
That was good, dude. That was really good.
No. So yeah, we'll give away this. We'll give away this Olight O pen. These are pretty cool. It's got a flashlight built into the pen. A brass i5T. So it's a brass.
Nice.
Yeah,
those are cool.
And then the knife is.
One of those.
The knife was donated by a channel member for my giveaway, and no one ever claimed it, so I'll give it away here. It's a steel wheel cut jack.
Dude, those are awesome.
I've always wanted to try one of those.
Yeah, dude, those are awesome knives.
Yeah.
They're great budget knives, for sure. Really good budget knives.
Yeah, it looks like a sweet little drop point. Is that the mini or the full size?
This is the mini. Yeah, it's the FRN handle, D2 steel.
How's the D10?
Good. It flips really nice.
It's always
fires out pretty well. Yeah.
The Zach stuff says #share your package.
Gotta love Zach. Oh, I love Zach.
I want the Elementum purely so I can tell that dude from the comments on your unboxing video, Kev, how dumb it is. That's literally why I bought it, so I could tell people how dumb it is. So basically, I'm dumb.
No, the thing is, seriously, Kev, I 100% agree with you. I think Civivi missed the mark on that button lock.
Big time.
So, I mean, not that somebody might not like. I mean, somebody
Why
is going.
are they all buying it? Why are you guys buying this fucking
No,
thing?
people
Because
like.
Civivi put their name on it and it has a button.
Hey, you know what? Everybody is different. I totally respect it. People
I
like that.
don't respect them at all. Guys, tell me in the comments, tell me why you like the button lock Elementum. Like, give me the reason why it's good.
It could have been great. It could have
That
been.
could be your question.
All
then
it
for
needed
them.
was a flipper.
The winner.
A flipper. And
Right.
It could have been the
so
budget
good.
Malibu, right? It could
Dude,
have
it
been
would
the
have
budget
been
Malibu.
better
Malibu.
than the. I
Yeah.
love the Malibu.
Tyler is right.
Yeah.
But this
It's
is
better
all you
than
can
this.
do with that knife.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
don't-
right here.
I couldn't
And-
believe it. I was mind blown. I was like,
I was too. I
missed
thought
the
it was
mark.
a very big
Wouldn't
miss
even
by
waste my money on it.
But let's just go ahead and say,
Great.
I mean, because I thought it was a huge miss. However, there are people out
Great
there
marketing.
who want that knife.
Pre-hype.
Yeah, good
That's
point.
it. ID Wolverine, you nailed it on the head, bro. It was great marketing, pre-hype. They saw the Malibu, and they took that, and they turned it into something stupid. They took their best-selling knife and a great idea and put it together, and then forgot to add a deployment method.
All
And then
they
they
had
put
to
it
do
into-
was put a flipper tab on it. That's all
They
they
put
had
it
to do.
into production.
Yeah,
and they were
if they
like,
made
oh,
it
shit,
like
we didn't
that.
add a flipper tab. Like,
If they would have made it like the Malibu, a flipper button lock,
it's a
it
failed
would have
auto.
sold like
Sure.
hot.
Exhibit.
I
Yeah.
probably
That's-
would have bought one.
I
would've.
swear it was supposed
Yeah.
to open
I would
Right.
have bought it for sure.
because you hate it. That's
Yeah.
right. By the way, Paul, earlier you mentioned H&K way back at the beginning of the stream. He said H&K is quality made German guns. And I had an H&K VP9. That thing was fucking huge. It was like a KUF 4.0. Like it was just way too big.
No, it's
Just
a
way-
same size as a Glock 19-ish. It's like a
Pretty
what they would
close.
call it
Bigger.
compact
Have you-
gun, but it's
Have
big.
you shot it? It's
I
fucking
have.
huge.
Mhm.
I
like
had
the-
was it? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was just gonna say I like the Walther PBQ better than the VP9.
Was it-
So
Did you
I bought
shoot
the
the full size or the compact though?
I think there's only the. Is there more? There's a regular
Yeah.
size and then there's a subcompact. I shot the regular
Alright.
stuff. I don't want to call it a full size. It's
Yeah.
technically not like it's not the same
It's
size as a Glock
fucking
7.
huge, dude. I
Yeah, it's
had
a good
it.
size
I had
gun.
the full size when it first came out. It was fucking you, and it had like elf ears on it. It was just it was not.
Is it
I don't know.
Is it a double stack? Are both of them double stacks or one?
Yeah. It's
They're both
it's
double
huge.
stacked there.
It's
Okay.
a full
It's like-
size
it's-
gun.
It's the size of a Glock 19, roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a
I
little
think-
bit bigger, but not as big as like your 17. You know,
Gotcha.
so it's kind of in between those two.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I carry a full size Glock 17 during the winter months, and then during the summer months, I carry something a little smaller. But I really have never bought a Glock 19, and I need to. I don't know why I
No,
bought one.
but I mean they're great. That's the reason why it's a standard in handguns. But I think it's the perfect size for carry, personally.
Right.
But I will carry smaller guns like the Hellcat, the SIG. You know, when the need arises for that type of smaller gun. But the 19 is like the perfect size for me. And so many companies, when they come out with something to compete with it, they don't meet the size. Like it's bigger, and I'm like, the Glock 19 grip is good for concealed carry because it's shorter grip. It's like 5 inches essentially long, right? And if you're not carrying appendix, like if you carry 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, that's really important. You know, I mean, it's important in appendix also, but did we lose Kevin?
It looks like it. He'll be back. There he is. He's
But
way too drunk right now or something.
oh, there he is.
No, are you
Room spinning.
what the hell, dude?
Does your shirt say "Don't skip leg
Everybody
day"?
cut out. Was it my internet or something? Yeah, it's
Does your
a
shirt say
Monty Python joke.
nice? That's good. I mean, I thought it was related to weightlifting. I was like, I did legs today, actually. Funny enough, but yeah, that's funny. I like that.
No, it's a Monty Python joke.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
And
talking
now
about
my earpods are failing. Keep going. Catch up.
I don't. We were talking about guns when you came back. We were talking about the Glock 19 is what we were talking
Glock
about.
19.
So.
Fearful Panic. Good night, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. What the hell was that? I was just echoing.
No idea.
Yeah, but yeah, I really need to buy a Glock 19. I buy that. The Glock 17 that I have is a Gen 3. That's how long I've had it.
Yeah.
That was the actual first real firearm. I think I bought the Smith & Wesson like Sigma. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very cheap gun, but it was actually a pretty decent, a cheaper gun.
You put an Apex trigger in those; they're not bad.
Right, but see, back when I bought it, you couldn't do that.
No, they had a horrible trigger too. They did.
Trigger. It was
my gosh,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm a total trigger snob. The PPQ, the Walther PPQ has like the best out of the box trigger there is, like hands down. And there's obviously aftermarket triggers going to be better, but out of the box, it's just like crazy good. And since then, it's like I can't. So if I get a Glock, I have to replace the trigger. I
always do. I usually, I mean, the 3.5 pound trigger connector is almost always a must.
Yeah.
With the magazine and the slide extension, I always do that for every Glock that I've ever owned.
Yeah. So that's the thing that's funny about Glocks, right? Is everyone that buys one, they replace a few things. The sights are probably the most common because they just come with crappy plastic, not good sights. The trigger, like you said, the magazine the magazine release, maybe the slide extension, like you're talking about. Everyone replaces all those things. It's like, why doesn't Glock just freaking make the gun with all those things the way you want it? Like, it's so mind-boggling. I don't get it.
And because that is everybody that I know does those exact same things. Why don't they just do it from stock, especially the sights? Because, I mean, the sights on 3-dot sight, I get it. I love the 3-dot sight, but I mean, I put always sights on everything that I carry.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. Did we lose Kevin again? What the fuck is he doing? He's drunk.
I don't know.
He was walking around earlier.
I'm not sure what happened to him.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
And,
we need to start doing this giveaway. You guys are 2.5 hours in.
Tyler, I have to ask you a question, Tyler, because your channel was a lot of guns for most of the time. Okay, so YouTube as a company sucks major dick. I like YouTube. No, YouTube allows me to do what I do. However, I don't agree with them on most of the time for most of their political views. Now, have you seen a difference in your content and your subscribers and whatnot whenever you don't do the knife don't do the gun reviews and you just stick with the knives? I have to know because I haven't done gun reviews or anything gun related because YouTube is a bunch of bitches.
Yeah. So back in the day when YouTube was not, when I first started my channel, YouTube was not owned by Google. So Google owns YouTube, as I'm sure you know.
Right.
So before it wasn't, and gun channels were thriving back then because they weren't liberal, like you're talking about, and it was good. And then as soon as YouTube or Google bought them, they really started demonetizing channels, demonetizing videos. Every time I put a gun review up or any kind of ammo related, and even anything gun that has anything with guns, I typically have to submit a review on my video because they won't monetize it. And so I submit the review, and the funny thing is, they'll normally approve it after I submit a review. It's really weird. It's like there's some kind of automated, and I don't get how the algorithms and all that stuff work on YouTube, but there's some kind of automated thing that tags something on those videos that demonetizes them initially. But if you submit a formal review, I think the people behind the things that are proven, I think they push them through a lot. So lately, my monetization and my money from making YouTube is actually higher than it's ever been. Kind of weird.
See, now that is interesting because I didn't even know what that is as far as submitting a review. So I've never done that before. That's very.
Do you monetize your channel?
I do now, and the only reason I monetize my channel is because YouTube was going ahead and putting ads on there, regardless if I monetized or not. So that's why.
Might as well. Yeah. No, I mean, I obviously am, and I would recommend every channel that can do it because it's an expensive hobby, knives, guns, and you got to pay for your review stuff somehow, right? And it's nice to have a little bit. It's not like it's much. It's not like we're getting rich over here off YouTube, but
No shit.
And there is people that do, and they make cat videos or what's that weird ASMR thing where people eat in the microphone?
That's crazy.
Those people are making like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we're just sitting here over here like, yeah.
No shit.
So it's like, it's stupid, but that's reality, right? But I would definitely recommend you monetize if you can, because it's an expensive hobby. But yeah, so if you submit a video, when I submit a video, it will flag it most of the time, and it says not suitable for advertiser or something like that. So I'll hit a manual. There's a way to do a manual review. You just click the link on that on your YouTube studio, and then it'll send it off to someone. And usually I get an email within a certain amount of time saying, "Great news, your video is monetized." And I'm like, "Sweet."
Okay.
So it's worth doing, but I do less gun content now than I ever have, just because of that, like you're talking about. It's kind of just a pain in the butt, right? It's like, is it worth it to do it?
Yeah. But if you get a new gun or something, you can show it off at least. And
I did that with I did a comparison video of the Hellcat with some guns, recently.
That Hellcat's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah.
I do like it.
It's a nice gun.
I have to say, I'm sorry. The reason I ask you that, Tyler, is because I'm a knife channel and EDC gear. However, I am very, very passionate about this country and about the Second Amendment. I've actually thought about doing a second YouTube channel that I didn't give a damn about.
Fuck you, Mike.
to actually voice my opinions on the subject. And I still don't know if that's a good idea or not. It may or may not be.
But I wouldn't. I mean, I would just do it on your normal channel, because your channel is, DTOM knives and gear. It's not like it's just knives, right? Like, I don't know. Like, me and Jake talked about this in the podcast, and I've said that like 5 times tonight. So sorry if I keep repeating myself, but we talked about that about my video or about my channel, how it's kind of always been both. And sometimes it's like
right? The name of it a bunch of times.
Yeah,
and shit.
I've changed it twice. Yeah.
You have a pretty good name, I would say, for a YouTube channel. EDC gear reviews. Like, anybody searches EDC, you're popping the fuck up. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Genius.
It used to be knives, guns, and gear. Is what it used to be called.
Too.
Yeah, it was so. I didn't need to change it, and I did for whatever reason. But I was covering
45, baby. I love Hickok 45.
Oh yeah.
That guy's the man.
I was covering so many different topics. I wasn't covering just knives. I was covering guns and prepping stuff and EDC gear. All kinds of stuff.
Your hobbies changed, so you change. I like that. Like, you changed with, like, your YouTube channel changed with you, as opposed to just having you disappear. Because that's what happens with a lot of guys. Their hobby changes or whatever, and then their channel just disappears out the face of the earth. Like, you're just letting your channel grow with you. Like, I think that's cool. And I think that's why a lot of people nowadays, like us, we all try to keep our channel names kind of more relative than specific. Like, EDC or Great East Gear or DTOM Knives and Gear. You can do whatever you want at that point. You're not stuck with being the NAP sergeant. I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. But like,
I feel like if I did one thing, I'd get bored. If I focused on one thing for too long, I just get bored with it. I want to
but I really only review knives. I mean, I have Tomahawk now. But pens, I've done a couple of pens, but I'm mainly a knife channel, 100% a knife channel. Which, by the way, Nottingham is sending me a couple of their pens now. I sent their other ones back, so thanks for that, Chris.
Oh, cool. Well, hey, I want to check those out. I ain't tried the ones with the Parker refills on them yet.
Yeah, I think it's the clicker and maybe it is the button one, but with the larger size to fit the Parker. Are you a pen guy at all, Tyler?
I I used to be. I've reviewed a lot of pins on my channel. I shouldn't say a lot. I've reviewed a handful of pins on my channel.
Are you
I don't
sponsored
ever.
by a pen company?
No. I wish. No. I mean, I really don't even use pens. Like I am on a laptop all day. I rarely write things down. So I use OneNote for everything on my computer for work. So it's like,
Wow.
I stopped carrying a pen. I don't
use
carry a
mine every
pen.
single day.
Yeah.
Every day.
So and that's, I used to work in an office and I would use a pen all the time. But now that I'm at home, and like that's kind of changed. Like we were talking about, the hobby kind of changes with your circumstances.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I don't carry pens, so I don't review pens. I used to review flashlights all the time.
Yeah, I've
And
done those.
I've gotten down to like carrying one. I carry the Surefire Stiletto Pro is my
That I
flashlight.
want to check out because I saw your
awesome,
review
dude.
on that, and I was really
Yes.
interested.
It's
I love
never
it's
tried
thin.
the
It's like a
Surefire.
knife. It's thin like
Yeah.
a knife, and I love that about it. It's not all circular circular in your pocket. It's really thin, and it handles like a knife. Like if you handle the knife in the reverse grip, right, like
Right.
this, that's exactly how it is to activate this light. And it's got a
What?
button on the back. So
Is
you
that
just,
the Pro
Whoa,
or the
that was bad.
regular?
My bad.
It looks
right
it
into the
looks
camera.
huge, man.
It's not that big. It's really not.
In your
It's
pocket, though.
What she said.
It's thin though. Like it's like that wide. It's really thin. So it's like a
Just
knife.
hold
And
it up
that's-
to a knife or something.
Yeah, it's about the size of this cryo. Yeah, it's about
And
the
it
size.
depends on what you do.
Thin-wise, though. Can you hold them up side by side, like the thinness? You know what I'm saying?
Stack them on top of each other. Is that good?
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
it's
similar.
not too bad.
Now
Yeah.
I don't really need an EDC light, honestly, because I mean I use my flashlight all the time, but it's not just for that. This is for also like for concealed carry. Like
Yeah.
I run a light. I run lights on my guns. I do have weapon mounted lights on all my guns, but I think you need something like this to like identify something, target whatever you need. And I just love the way this thing works, and it's rechargeable and it's crazy bright. And I don't think I've ever recharged the battery since I've owned it. Like,
Is that the Pro or the regular?
This is the Pro. I have the regular also. I haven't reviewed the Pro. I reviewed the regular. I've been meaning to do a comparison video of the two. What's up, Jake?
What's
What's
up,
up,
Jay?
Jake?
Jake, you should have came over. Since you're in Utah, you should have came over and you could have been live with me.
Yeah.
That would have been
You should have done that.
awesome.
That would have been dope.
That
Yeah.
would have been
Dick.
so awesome.
I know he's with
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
so he's busy with family stuff, so it's all good. But
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I
It was
definitely
one
want to check one of those out.
yeah, the regular one's lighter by quite a bit, and it's a little smaller, but it doesn't have it has a bezel up clip. I'm thinking tip down, tip up knives. For flashlight, it's bezel up, and I don't like
Good
the
one,
bezel up
Michael.
clip.
Good one.
I like this one has the bezel down clip, and I like that better. So I switched.
Is there?
Yeah,
How big is the price difference between the two?
It's a huge price there. It's like $100.
What?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
nuts. It's nuts. It's
Now,
like
let me ask,
that's surefire.
many
for you.
lumens?
Oh.
How many
Wait.
lumens is that particular one?
It's
It's
$1,000.
$100. That flashlight.
1,000 lumens. For that size, 1,000 lumens. I mean,
That's a lot.
that's a lot. Now, let me, when you conceal carry, I've concealed carry with a light and without a light because, it really depends on the situation. But 1,000, that's a lot of damn lumens.
Well, and Surefire is very they underrate their lights. Like they're not Olight that says, hey, this light has 15,000 lumens for 2 seconds and then it shuts down to 500 lumens. So that's
Right.
literally what Olights do.
Right.
That 1,000 lumens will last you like a while. Like it doesn't ramp down. And they also they underrate their lights. They don't come out and say it has more lumens than it does. It probably is brighter than that actually. It's just they don't market them like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like like a lot of Chinese companies do.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
You mean Olight? Is that what you're trying to
That's
say?
what I said Olight. Yeah. It's like,
it is 100% American made.
yeah.
So everybody, especially my review or my viewers, I buy Chinese made stuff, but I always try to buy American made first. Surefire, because I have Streamlights, I have Rovivon, but
Yeah,
I like
Rovivon. They're the keychain one, right? I love that flashlight is brighter than
They're
Same
very-
thing.
650
Put it in
lumens
my
out of
pocket.
something that big, you know?
I mean, it's my EDC light. Like, I have that in my pocket every single day. I also have the Olight
Oh,
Micro
totally forgot about this.
Pro, whatever the hell it is. I have that in a holster, a leather holster, next
Yeah.
to my Leatherman Charge Plus. I'm telling you guys, if you have not carried a flashlight on a daily basis, I encourage you to do so because you will find uses. I use my flashlight every single day.
Oh, I use
Kyle,
it
what have you
probably
been drinking?
as much as my knife. I really do. I use it as much as my knife, probably.
I'm gonna check out a Surefire. I haven't experienced one of those
Dude,
yet.
the quality is definitely better. You know, it's higher quality stuff. It's more expensive, and people look at
Yeah.
that and they're like, I could buy an Olight for $40, and that Surefire's $100. I'm like, well, it's made in the USA. It's gonna be more expensive.
Right.
That's how it is. But they're bomb proof. I run weapon lights, Surefire weapon lights a lot. They are literally bomb proof. Like,
Turn your notifications off, Kyle.
oh, I thought you were.
Oh,
like,
did
I
you
don't
hear
have
that? That was my phone, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
what I heard.
I
Yeah.
know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Real quick, I'm gonna cut you guys off. Jake sent me this package. I'm gonna unbox it while he's possibly here.
Right. I'm going to the bathroom while you're doing that.
He sent me another one of these. All right, hang on. I got all this stupid shit in here. Yeah, if you need to take a piss, guys, go take a piss.
Well, yeah.
I've been doing it all night. Trust me. Yeah. All right.
We're gonna do the
Yeah.
giveaways too.
Yeah, we're gonna do that in a second too, because we gotta eventually close this down. So Jake sent me another one of these fucking little princess bags. 'Cause that's what he does. This is one I actually really wanted to check out. Shit, thanks, Jake. This is the Artisan Knives Sea Snake. This is the Mike Emler designed neck knife thing that I really assumed would be a shitty neck knife because of how big it is. And it's actually not as bad as I thought. I was gonna buy one. Mike Emler actually, like, of course I dropped the fucking earbud. Jesus Christ. Mike Emler actually hit me up and was like, dude, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'll buy one. And he gave me a code on Artisan Knives website and it didn't work. And I was like, your code didn't work. And he never responded. So I never got another response on that email. So I never bought one. So anyway, Jake sent me one, which is cool. And it's this like Warney fixed plate. This thing is actually really nice. It's small. It fits your hand really well. This thing is cool.
Will you
It's an
carry it,
AR
though?
RPM 9. What
Will
were
you
you
carry
gonna
a
say?
fixed blade?
Do
you
I?
carry it for, like,
You say?
yeah. Do you carry EDC fixed blades at all?
Never. No.
Yeah.
I've tried. Every time I buy one, I try to carry it. I had the Alex Steingraber Shark in 4V, and I just couldn't carry it. It just
I want
wasn't.
to talk about that.
I really like this stuff.
I want to talk
This is
about that
fun.
and why
Yeah, go ahead.
carrying.
Start talking.
Well, carrying.
I can only see Kevin. Is that
Yep.
intentional?
That's because I blew myself
You're
up.
unboxing. Gotcha. All right.
Well, and the reason
I'm
that
special,
I carry,
Tyler. Leave me alone.
Well, we
the
know you're
reason
special,
I-
but
He
Oh,
also sent me this piece of shit. I don't know. I'm guessing it's garbage. Oh, it's his Boker work
the
knife.
JB Stout knife. Yeah.
Hey, that looks kind of Strider-esque.
Yeah, how'd you know that? That's
It
cool.
does.
D2.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
used to
he
have one
just
of those,
like he just blindfolded himself and picked something out of his knife case is what he did. Yeah, I'm
That's
being a
awesome.
dick. It's okay.
No, that looks very
It's not
Strider.
bad actually.
Comics are
Pretty
awesome.
good. It's actually pretty good. All right, I'll make myself small now. Don't tell my wife that though. All right.
What did we just talk about? I said I wanted to talk about something.
EDC fixed blades, maybe.
Yes. Okay. So the EDC fixed blades. The reason I carry an EDC fixed blade on me, on my person most of the time, is because of where I carry my firearm. I carry my firearm obviously on the 3 o'clock maybe the 330 on the right side. I carry an EDC fixed blade on my left side. And reason being is because, first of all, I carry knives all the time. You know, it's nice to carry a fixed blade every now and again. It's just because I'm a YouTube reviewer. I don't know if everybody's going to do that. That's fine. But if I am in an altercation, my firearm is actually at the, you know, somebody's trying to get it or whatnot. I actually have something on my left side to get people off me before I pull my firearm. And that's why I carry a fixed blade.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I carry a I carry it in front of my waistband though, like in the very front. And I carry this guy. It's the California Cobra by Tops knives. It's like a
you carry that style. Every day.
Yeah, and it lays pretty much flat on my by my belt buckle. You don't even know it's there. So you pull the handle out this way, left-handed, like he's talking about, and it's a weapon retention device. So like he's saying, if I need to go for my firearm on my right-hand side, I can use this. And it's wicked, dude. It's like, yeah, you don't want to have anything to do with that.
Do you think you'd be that quick though? Like,
it's pretty fast. I train with it all the time.
I know, but you gotta grab a knife and pull that out, and then also be grabbing your firearm at the same time. Like, is that something
No, that's only if. Now, what that is for? Now, I'm not speaking for Tyler, but for what?
You're speaking for Tyler, you bastard.
It's because if your right hand is either incapacitated or somebody is going for your gun and you're trying to cover it up, that left hand has got something to be able to get that person off of you, so you can get into the fight with your firearm. That's
exactly. Yeah.
You can't just push them off and then.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to rely on I'm not going to rely on my strength to push somebody off. I'm going to rely on a weapon to get them away from me long enough to get that firearm out.
That's exactly why I carry it. Yeah, I won't use it to cut things with. So it's not like a utility knife, but
shout out.
Right. Jake from Bearded Gear is our brother, obviously. Everybody who watches mine and Lefty EDC's channel knows that Jake from Bearded Gear is obviously one of our favorite people in the entire world. And also,
I guess Artisan gave him this because he sent it to me, and it was in the box.
Jake. Thanks for
sending it. It's weird. He sent you something too? What do you got?
Peanut knives.
That's the Apache, right?
Yeah.
I told him that was the Apache. I think I'm
guys, can we end this bullshit? It's Pena.
Whatever.
People say they say Pena. It's Pena. I mean, unless I'm crazy. It's
No.
I
think
you're right.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. However, I am sympathetic because I am dyslexic as shit.
Damn.
Well, and everyone, depending on where you live, you have a little bit more of an accent. You might say it differently just because of where you live. So
you might say Pena.
How do you say Riot?
Riot.
Yeah, I hate that too. Jake says, what does Jake say? He says Rayot or Rayot.
Jake says
ready.
It's fucking
when
Rayot.
They first came out, I kept calling them Riate. Oh no.
Me too. I did too. 100% call them Riate. Yeah. Same.
It's Riot.
And I talked to not David Dang, but the other guy. I can't remember his business card.
You got pictures of him smoking cigs? Huh?
No, but he wasn't at. Yeah, he wasn't at the USN show, but he had I can't remember the guy's name that's big up in Riyadh too. And I actually asked him, how is it said? And, it's not Riyadh. It's Riyadh. But I had a friend that worked at Blaze HQ that used to say, he'd say it was Rieti. He said, no, you pronounce it Rieti. And I was like, no.
Like,
right. You're really close to Blaze HQ, aren't you?
Well, they shut down their storefront, so they have just their warehouse now. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, they ship because now their storefront is in Virginia, right?
I thought it was Virginia.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, yeah.
Jump in the gun.
So they had a warehouse in Virginia. They had the storefront and warehouse in Salt Lake, or in not Salt Lake. It's south of Salt Lake called Pleasant Grove. But
I've heard
they were there, and then they had a storefront, which was awesome because you could go in there and handle, and they have the best selection. Like they have so many knives, like it's insane. And you got to go in and handle knives and try them before you bought them, and they shut that down. It sucks. And their shipping, I got to tell you right now, their shipping's horrible. Like I live in Utah, and it takes longer for me to get a knife from them than it does to order from like DLT Trading or GP Knives or any other vendor. I swear.
That's weird because
makes no sense.
I ordered the Civivi knives, the Button Lock Elementum and the Keen Natter, the one that I destroyed basically, and threw in my trash can. I got those on Monday and I got them Wednesday, but I paid for 2-day UPS.
That's the problem. I'm going to make sure that Tyler is saying the same thing, because the problem that I have had with Blade HQ, first of all, their website, absolutely stellar. I love Blade HQ's website.
Yeah, it's really
set up really nice.
However,
coming soon.
When you buy, it doesn't ship next day. It could take 2 to 3 days to actually ship.
Is Kyle frozen for you guys? Tyler, is he frozen for you guys too?
Tyler, are you frozen?
His hands were like this for a while.
Man. You got it. Look like you're frozen.
Oh, no, I was talking about you, Tyler. You were frozen for a while.
I was? Oh, I thought you were talking about no.
It's probably just my internet. So whatever.
Yeah, your internet sucks, Kev.
I'm in Pennsylvania. I got fiber optic, bitch. I got 400 over 400, and I just checked it. It's at like 16 over something right now. So yeah, it's
coolest knife store I ever went to was Smoky Mountain Knife Works. That was awesome.
So I've heard it's really nice.
That was awesome. It's 2 stories.
Right.
Nothing but you got one side is like all the high end shit, and then the other side is like gas station knives and stuff.
Chris, if you ever come that close to me again, we have to meet up, because that's in Tennessee.
I totally will, bro. I'll run into your arms.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because I'm in North Alabama. We got to meet up.
Yeah, man. I went there. I was in Georgia.
Oh my gosh.
Vacation, and we
gotta meet up, man.
Right.
You sound like 2 little bitches.
No, bro, I'm just jealous because I'm gonna run to Kyle's arms instead of yours.
How far away is Smoky Mountain Knife Works from you, Kyle?
So Smoky Mountain Knife Works is the last. Damn, it's been years since I've been there, but it's like in the Pigeon Forge / Gallenberg area, which is about 6 hours away. And if he was going to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I would drive 6 hours to give Chris a hug. That's
why don't you drive 12 hours and give me a hug?
I would.
I'll rub your back and everything, man.
Hey,
I think I joined the wrong show. I'll see myself.
Are you guys
see my way out.
Get real creative, real quick.
Tyler, are you going to Blade Show?
I've never been to Blade Show because it's in Atlanta, which is
Atlanta is a shithole.
We're going.
It really is.
We're going this year. Kyle and I have a room, thanks to his mom.
I want to. I'd love to go. I would love to go. I've been to the USN show a few times. I've been to. Well, I might go to Blade Show West because it's in California.
Yeah.
But I would love to go to Atlanta. That's. Yeah.
Look, I'm going to go ahead and say,
just do it, man.
Just do it. We've got a place, we've got a suite right now. If you want to come with us, do it. All you got to do is fly down there.
We have a suite now? Now we have a suite?
Dude, it's like, my mom hooked us up.
Y'all are sharing a bed. Don't lie.
I think it's just
We're not sharing a bed.
I think it's called Embassy Suites. I don't think that means we have a suite.
It is called Embassy Suites. But we have 2 beds.
You're gonna put together.
All right, Tyler, you can sleep with Kyle. That's fine.
No, but I really do want to go. What is it? What June? What is it?
June 6th.
The weekend of 3rd through 6th. Yeah.
I'll have to look at airfare. I've got some. That's a Delta hub. That's a Delta hub, isn't it? Atlanta? Yeah.
Oh, dude, Delta is owned by Atlanta.
Yeah. So I have Sky Miles I could use. I could probably fly out there for free. I'm guessing.
All right, we gotta give away some shit because it's 10:50.
You guys are pushing 3 hours.
guys, I'm telling you, 3 hours flies by.
It does.
And I
It
want-
freaking flies. Like,
And I want to keep going all night, but we all know we can't do that. So,
Let's give some shit away.
yeah, we got to do package 1, which is my shit. Package 2 is Tyler's shit. We got to come up with something fun for it. Hold on. Michael Morgan says, Lefty, if you can read this, you're not drunk enough. Yeah. I didn't even know it would say that, but you are correct, sir. All right, so here's my plan. I wrote this down. Where did I write it down? Motherfucker. All right, here. What does that say?
I don't know. Your handwriting sucks.
Yeah,
You
it does.
can read.
What do you?
carbon fiber frame lock.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. What company started or made the first carbon fiber frame lock? Go, and you'll win the Elementum button lock, this thingy, and this thingy, okay? Orion, Solaris, Accents, and a fidget spinner from Liang Ma. What company made the first carbon fiber frame lock?
All right, so we're getting some answers.
I think,
Oh,
I
The answer
think
is
someone
Fox,
answered it.
and I already see it.
NAF Sergeant.
Was he the first one?
He was, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. You win.
Hey.
You win.
Staff Sergeant, you are the man. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, if you're not subscribed to NAF Sergeant, you should be, because he is actually one of the great, in my opinion, great reviewers on the internet right now. He's really good. He does short, dirty reviews. He does
Short, dirty reviews. Wow.
well.
Is it like a sex
That
channel?
sounded bad, but he also does a lot of
Wait.
high-end
All right.
stuff.
Wait, hang on. So he said someone else can have. So I was gonna say, I always think it's weird when like another channel wins something, because I'm like, you shouldn't win this. It's for the,
Well, that
it's
tells
for
you
the
right now.
lesser people.
No, that tells
He
you right
said
now how
someone
good of a
else
guy
can
Staff
win.
Sergeant is.
Yeah. Well, who said it after him? And then we'll make sure he's okay with it. Somebody else said Fox Knives.
Let's see. I'll look right here. It was
I saw it somewhere.
Ian Goodman.
Ian Goodman.
Yeah.
All right. NAF Sergeant, are you okay if Ian Goodman wins the package? Just need to see you say yes. Just say yes. Or say, no, I want it, you bastard. One or the other.
NAF Sergeant, such a good dude. He said,
Yeah,
"Yeah, totally."
All right. Awesome. NAF Sergeant, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
He really
I
is.
respect you much more now. I'm just kidding.
Whatever, dude. He was like,
I'm
one
a
of the great-
dick. Everybody knows I'm a dick. Dude, he has some grail calls, dude. He's like,
right?
a grail, and he fucking pulls out like a Tom Mayo, MTN, fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I always mix that shit up, but what's it called? The M. You have
TNT.
yeah,
Ah.
that. He has a custom of that.
I'm gonna get one of those, dude. I want one.
I sold
They are
that to Kyle.
good.
He did the
I know,
review,
he
and I was
told
like,
me.
"You can have it."
Yep, I bought this from Kev because I like it so much. Oh shit, fire!
Should
I
find
dropped it.
I like that.
But
one.
it's so fidgety because of the top flipper, and
Dude, it's a great knife. It really is.
it really is.
I know, I've been needing to check one of those out.
I want to get one just because.
Hey,
Kyle,
I want a
Kyle
front
will
flipper.
send it to you, man.
I'll
Kyle
send
will
it to
send
both
it
of
to
you guys. Both of you guys,
Yeah.
just let me know, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I'm down.
So, I don't. It goes without saying, but anything you guys see on our channels, we'll send it to you. Just ask, and I'm guessing it goes both ways. So,
Oh, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, Jake's gonna let me borrow his 80/20 when he's out here. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
been wanting to check one of those out.
Have you not checked one out? Oh, dude, you're gonna.
No, I've tried to buy one like tons of times, and I don't want to pay secondary like $700+ for one when they can buy them for $425 if you get lucky, you know. So I've been
Right.
trying to score them on a drop. Haven't had any luck though. So
Yeah, I sold mine. I actually 100% regret it. However, I sold it to Rusty Knife Lover, which is a very good supporter of the channel. With Lefty, with Chris, he's just a great guy, and I sold it for $425 when I paid for it. Actually, I paid a lot more than that because I bought it from Kevin.
Wait, what knife are you talking about? I'm sorry.
You're talking about the 80-20. See, I bought it from Kevin before we were friends.
Yeah, you way overpaid for it.
And
I paid
actually-
$425, and he offered me $525. I was like, I gotta take it.
Before I even knew Kevin, I said, Kevin, he sent it to my channel, and I said, Kevin, I will pay you $525, and he sold it to me. Obviously, now, if Kevin would have had that knife and he wanted to sell it to me, he wouldn't sell it to me for that price. Well, he didn't know me at that time, and I offered it. I said, hey, I'm going to pay you $525.
All right. You don't need to tell people how awesome I am.
I would pay that.
I
I've seen him.
took your
I've seen him
money,
go
man.
way higher than that. So it's one of those things. I have,
You
you
guys
have to
see
draw a
the
line
new
somewhere.
smaller
Oh,
versions that they're
Rusty
coming out with?
says he's carrying
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah,
You
I'm about that one. That's
Yeah,
what
me
I'm
too.
interested
Loves
in.
it.
Me too. What do they call it? 80, 20 and a half?
20.5 or something like that.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's plastic.
I'm about that one.
For sure.
It's plastic
Right.
with OS 10.
It's made in Taiwan. It's not made, Demco. They're basically you're using cold steels.
It's cold steel.
OEM.
Yeah, there's no joking around about. Yeah, it's cold.
It's still a good way though to try out the Scorpion lock for. It's going to be like $120 or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's
So
definitely.
I put my email in the comments for Ian Goodman. Shoot me an email and give me your address, and I'll ship that off on Monday, probably, maybe Tuesday. It'll be Monday.
All right.
I'm usually pretty good about it. And then Tyler has something. So, how do you want to give your knife away? And this is how we do it here on the Edge. You can pick whatever you want. You could be an asshole and make them do jumping jacks. You can just do the number game, or you can make a trivia thing. You can, or we can help you. Whatever you want, man. How do you want to give this stuff away?
I'll do it based on the chat. It's trivia. It'll be answers.
All right.
We talked about guns a lot in this chat today.
Okay. All right.
The first person that can name the gun that I carry on a daily basis.
You already told us.
I know, and that's what they're paying attention. They know.
But they're paying attention. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Let's see who does it.
But it has to be the specific thing. Can't be like what it's like, right? Because you
No,
said
it has to be the specific gun, and I did say exactly what it was, and so far they're not right.
Yeah, they're close, but they're not right.
Damn.
Yeah, they're close.
Have you ever heard of the Flock 17? Because I never heard of
No,
it.
I've never carried a Flock 17. No,
Wait, I
Kyle
saw it right here. No,
carries a
Flock
Glock
19.
17. Yeah. So we did talk about all these guns that people were saying, but I do own them. That's not my EDC. I
own
talked
all
about
of
it.
them?
Most of these, yes, I do.
Are you currently going to sell a SIG P365? Because I'm in the market. Just saying.
No.
All right, so remember,
You have one though?
if you buy a gun from a guy in
XL
Utah,
or regular?
You can't do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he can, but he's
It's
gonna
not like
get
a
an
knife where you
FFL.
just put in the box.
Wait.
Yeah, he's got
wait.
He's gonna get an FFL.
Kyle, what'd you say?
I said if you buy a gun from a guy in Utah, you'd have to get it transferred from FFL. Yeah,
It's just like buying a gun online. You have to go to the FFL to have them do the whole bullshit.
yeah.
So far, no one's got it.
I could still buy his
Jeremy,
gun.
Yeah, he could. Jeremy Spalding was close.
Give him a clue. Wait, where's Jeremy Spalding?
And Andy Overby was also close.
God, there's so many comments.
Come on, guys, you got
right here.
gotta
Is
nail
this
it.
what you're talking about?
Okay, so no one's getting it. So I'm gonna give it a hint here.
For the last time, stop letting Kevin be in charge of the
T-shirt
giveaways.
gun. So it is like a
Glitter
Glock
gun?
19, but it's not a Glock 19.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
And
guys.
the name of the company that makes it starts with an
Well,
S.
Oh, come on. You just gave it away. But that's probably smart. We need to give it away. We only have 2 minutes. 2 minutes until our wives come in here and rip our
Okay,
heads
so
off.
it's like a
real,
Glock
bro.
19, but it's
This is it.
eggs
right
and
here.
ham. Eggs and ham got it. Yep, eggs and
Eggs
ham
and
22.
ham.
The blunderbuss.
Eggs and ham 22 is
I
the
got it.
winner.
Are you
Where-
kidding me? Internet. Shadow Systems MR 920. Did Eggs and Ham go back in time and watch the?
He might have, and that was smart if he did.
That was smart, right?
Yeah.
That would be
Eggs
smart.
and ham. I'm gonna give you my email address right here in the chat.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. Yeah, the
And
internet
give me
is
your address,
always
I'll send that package out to you. See, that was kind of a tough question. I had to be paying attention. So
That was a good one.
That was
man.
also at like the
I like
beginning
that.
of the stream too.
yeah,
Right.
No,
And
that's-
Eggs and Ham 22 is a huge supporter of both of all of our channels.
all
so
of our channels.
very
Unsubscribe.
happy he won this.
And he has his own channel. which
Yeah,
is awesome.
yeah.
and he said he went back in time. Nice.
He did.
Give me an
He
email,
went-
and I'll get you that. I got to go to
He
the post
probably
office
went-
because I've sold a
He
bunch of
went onto
knives
his
on my.
phone and looked. Yeah.
So I got to go on Monday anyway.
Good.
So shoot me your address. I'll get it
Brian
out to you.
Lacard, Anthony Hughes.
Dude, thank you for putting up some stuff for giveaway. That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Tyler,
I
you're
love.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that people didn't, that won it in my other giveaway didn't reach out to me, and I said, well, I guess you don't want it. You don't watch my channel, so
amazing,
might
right?
as well give it
It's
to
amazing.
people that are gonna appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so weird to me. I'm like, what? This makes sense to me.
Right.
I love doing giveaways, man. It's like my favorite thing. Because like
And people
So you know
like
that
people
the
like
knife that I
Jeremy
won on your-
Spalding and Rusty Knife Lover. He's on all of our channels.
Right.
They all comment on all of our channels.
well, Rusty he wins every fucking giveaway except for tonight.
Yeah.
He literally wins a shit ton of giveaways. But like I just love I have so many random knives I bring in and like this Elementum, like I could keep that in my collection, but like I hate it and somebody else is probably gonna enjoy it. So why would I don't know, I just like giving shit away. I don't know.
Right.
You guys are all frozen, so I don't know. You guys are just posing.
Hold on.
Jesus. Okay.
Ignition Blade said, Kyle, don't you have haptic you want to give away? This is a sale. This is definitely a sale, not a giveaway. I will sell this.
You're not giving away my fucking haptic. You can suck it.
No,
Andy,
you gotta send that.
for the super
gotta send that to
chat.
me before
Thanks,
you-
guys. Next on the I Just Talk Blade Show plans.
Oh,
Hey.
look at you.
That's a great idea, Andy, because Blade Show is in a month, basically.
It really is.
And we're gonna be there. And we're gonna
Is
do
Jay- do you
an
know
only
You guys staying
What?
together. Is Jay coming out? Do you know?
No,
No,
he can't. His
unfortunately.
wife won't let him.
Yeah, the Three
Yeah.
Amigos has been stopped by Jake.
By
because
Celeste.
his-
Celeste.
right. She's awesome, but I totally understand why she doesn't want Jake to come all the way down to Atlanta. I get it, but me and Lefty will be there, and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. We will have
Oh, dude.
a lot of content for you guys from Blade Show. We will actually be doing a live from Blade Show from our hotel room. It's going to be epic.
Yep.
So
Yep,
guys,
we will
definitely
be
stay
doing that. I'm driving, and so is Kyle, so I can bring all my knives that. I don't know. And seriously, my collection is like shit right now because I've sold so much stuff. And the good stuff is all out on loan. It's hilarious. Another one,
Dexter.
Jexter, Kevin's
Kevin's Band-Aid fund. Nice.
That's awesome.
We gotta have
You know,
some
I
money.
only-
We gotta have some funds for Jake. For
That's good.
for Band-Aids.
I feel
I've
like
only cut myself on camera once.
I'm like my kid.
Oh, really?
I cut myself on camera every
Dude,
other day. Like
I'm gonna go ahead and
literally.
there are so many videos where I'll cut myself and try to hide it because I cut
Why
myself.
would you hide it? I just laugh about it and show it. But my kid right now is like literally so every time something happens, you see me go like this, like I'm clapping. My kid she's 9 months old. She's clapping all the time. That's all that's her thing. So I'm so used to just being like clapping. So anyway, if I look like an idiot, that's why, because of my kid. It's not because I'm an idiot. Man, I want to go so bad. My birthday is June 4th. Hey, Max, you got to do it, man. You got to just.
Right.
What do you
Come
mean?
on down, dude. We'll all have a great time. I cannot wait. Obviously, I've only had my channel for a year, but I cannot wait to go to Blade's show.
Rodney.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. Tyler, if you want to go, I'm just saying, it's a queen size bed. I'm saying you can sit the fat guy, and we'll be fine.
Guys,
I would love to go. I contemplate it every year, and I just know that like if I don't plan this vacation with my wife first, then there's no way I can go to Blade's show.
I totally get it.
I got to do that. And if I got airline miles, let me tell you this: if I have airline miles left over, I probably will fly out there.
Hey, dude. Well,
it's in a month, man.
You just let us know, guys.
You got to know already.
I got to get it there soon. I get it. Yeah. I get it.
All right, guys. So we have the 2 giveaways wrapped up, right? And I hate to do, I'm the last person who wants to shut this live stream off, but it is 11 o'clock, and I said to my wife and your wife, Kyle, that we would shut this off at 11. So I think it's 11. It's 11:05. Shit, she's gonna be out there with she's gonna be out there with my tomahawk. Like, just wait. I'm just kidding. She's probably asleep. But I think we gotta wrap it up. God, I hate saying that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I want to keep talking about knives and guns and stuff. But we can't, right?
I really appreciate it,
Thank you, Tyler,
for coming on. I really, really do.
It was nice meeting you, Kyle.
Nah. Kyle? You mean Tyler, right?
Is that
Tyler.
your dog?
It's late, bro. I'm tired.
He doesn't even drink. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
So,
not a big deal. Not a big deal.
We had an absolute blast hanging out with Tyler from EDC Gear Reviews, Chris from Grady's Gear, obviously, Kyle and I, and all you guys in the comments. We love you guys so much. It's just a fucking fun time every time. And I hate to shut it off, but I got to shut it off. So I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Love you guys. And peace next time.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.